Hashtag ready check.
Oh my god, why is the text in the chat gray on top of the dark background? Oh god.
Like a dark gray?
Yeah, like I can barely read what everyone wrote.
Mine's not like that.
Okay, I'm gonna exit out of Roll20 real quick.
Goodbye.
Okay, anyway. When we last left our heroes, you guys had begun your journey from Darkfall to Trovan City. Along the way, you ran into Captain Lupto, the insane Knoll, one of the 10 pirate captains, and were attacked. You defeated him and his crew, rescued a smattering of slaves that were in their hold, being prepared to be sold or taken to be sold. After that, they basically took control of the boat for you. A couple of them were experienced sailors and were piloting the ship for you, following you back to Trovan City. After that, the next day, you ran into a necro ship, a ship that had been raised from the depths of the sea and used by a god of undeath to wreak havoc upon the seas. After defeating the undead crew, you found a sword that didn't seem to be cursed, and took it. And from that, after that, the ship began to sink back into the sea. The magic dispelled, attached to the crew in some way, shape, or form. The ship just went back to the depths. After that, the next day, the following day, you spotted a mysterious island that shouldn't have been where it was. And went to investigate. Were kind of creeped out and didn't want to go any further, but every time you tried to turn away, the island seemed to just be in your way. Like there was no escaping it. You eventually gave in. You saw a whole bunch of other ships ranging in various states of decay, and went and dropped anchor and went ashore, finding a bunch of corpses, none of them looking like they had been killed in any way, shape, or form. They had just died, either of old age or something magical. And I believe Catris was the one who failed their role.
Yep.
He saw a paradise before he was awoken from his stupor, and you surmised that these people had been magically affected by this island and had just sat there in a stupor until they starved to death or thirsted to death. My words are not coming to
Dehydrated?
me right now. Yeah, sure. Until they died of dehydration. After freeing Catris from the stupor and him telling you what he saw, you guys began to travel inward, following a hauntingly ghostly voice coming from somewhere on the island. As you were traveling, you came across some seemingly frozen wooden statues of people. It was at this time a magical pulse pulsed through the island, and the once silent trees came to life and began attacking you. After defeating them, you moved on through the jungle, coming across a maddened treant. You've noticed, I believe you guys noticed, that these trees and tree creatures have been covered in some sort of blight that is not natural, and it has been, it was affecting these creatures. Eventually, following the voice, you came to the end of the path, which led to a temple. Once reaching the edge of the temple, you saw two steel guardians standing there at attention, protecting the place. As you approached, they became active, and you fought them. They were annoyingly hard to kill, but they didn't hurt very bad. Eventually, you defeated the two automatons, and that's basically where we ended last session, right before you guys were going to enter this temple.
Is Squonky still a shade?
No.
Okay.
Right. Who wants to go in first?
I'm not.
I can. I'll try my best to lead and keep an eye out.
Last
Blue's
time
just like right on Jack's butt.
I touched one of the wooden figures, remember, and that made them all attack us. So I'm not going to touch anything else.
Yes, no touching.
So before
Last
you
time
see
I touched something.
Yeah, like Zach is like the catalyst for chaos in both my campaigns.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, before you see a beautiful, seems to be elven-made temple. Just the curves and the lines. You don't see any sort of like iconography that says what kind of god this temple might have been built to. But yeah, it's very elven in make.
Is it light inside the temple?
There's a door. It's a door. You don't see any.
We haven't gone in yet.
No. At least no one. I mean, Jack said he was going to lead the way, but nobody said I'm going inside the temple yet. So, so I assumed you guys hadn't entered yet.
There's a process to this.
I'm going to just before we go in. I'm gonna use the once a day thing to make the flamethrower cannon a force cannon again.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
I'm gonna go inspect the door.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. 14. Doesn't appear to be locked. Or trapped, if that's what you're looking for, too.
Mostly trapped. But right after that, I would have been checking if it was locked.
Doesn't appear to be locked or trapped.
Okay. Everyone ready for whatever might happen inside?
Ready.
I guess.
I'm gonna try and open the door.
Okay. It swings inward. And looking inside, you see a large antechamber.
Is it lit in here?
It is dark.
It's dark. Where do
The
we
only
sneak
light
in?
coming from outside where you're standing.
I'm going to light up my lantern of tracking. Obviously, I'm not tracking anything, but it's still a lantern.
Okay.
Yeah. Yogi, can you fight and keep your lantern lit?
Yeah, I can keep it lit for a couple of hours at least.
Okay, perfect. I was gonna say I'm better off with both my hands free.
And I have a torch, which I can light.
The lantern gives off more light than a torch would, but you can have both if you want.
Might as well.
Okay. Just note that one of your torches is consumed, basically.
Okay.
And it.
Oh, I lied. I can keep it going for about 12 hours.
Oh, wow.
It's a magical lantern.
I'd prefer to stay quiet if we can. Even though we have lights lit. I shall head in.
Okay.
I'm a dumbass.
Go ahead.
I have dark vision. I have no reason to use the lantern or the torch.
Okay. If you want everyone to be quiet, I need a group stealth check from everybody.
Squawky's gonna swap out his bow, just because that's quieter than a musket, believe it or not.
What?
Oh, bless. I didn't roll like shit for once.
4 for Blue. But
Is
it's
he
a
in
group
heavy
stealth-
armor? Oh no,
No.
it's just the first roll.
No, he's in medium armor. But it was a group stealth check, so you've got high rolls and low rolls and a couple in between. So you feel like pretty sneaky as a group.
Start moving forward, turn around. Blue.
As you enter the doorway, lanterns or torches along sconces along the walls light up all along this antechamber, and it lights up the end of the antechamber. And as you step in, you see mountains
Oh.
of gold treasure. And so let's see, Jack was going in first, so I'm going to put him in front of Blued, and you guys can kind of fan out behind Blued however you want it to be situated. You see in the middle of the room the ghostly figure that is singing.
One finger.
She hasn't noticed you yet. You also notice, lying on a massive pillow, a green-colored dragon that is currently sleeping.
Squawky's gonna draw the bow back and kind of look at Jack and wait for something.
Dang YOLO. I'm gonna give that the finger to the lips to everyone behind me and try to sneak 30 feet if I can.
He told everybody to shh. He didn't say don't follow.
Yoki's almost definitely not following.
Okay. Well, Blued, caring about his captain,
Oh no.
is going to follow Jack. Jack didn't say
That's fair.
stay. He
Hey
said,
Jack,
"Shh."
where you going?
No, he didn't say anything because Jack said shush. He would not say anything. He's not that dumb. But anybody who now is moving forward needs to roll another stealth check, which is a little bit of a problem for Blued.
Come on, Blue, don't let us down.
I believe
He
in
rolled
you.
another 4. And Jack rolled a natural 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna back this up slightly. Okay, Jack gets about here and
Wait,
trips
Blue.
and falls on his face. Good. Oh! And Blue trips and falls on Jack until Jack's like, oh, my back, as this massive ogre lands on top of you. The song cuts off, and the ghostly figure turns and looks at you. And as soon as the song cuts off, the dragon comes awake, and I need to roll everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it. That keeps things spicy, it's fine.
I was so ready to trip over that pile of gold.
Okay, well, the dragon just roars out in anger, spotting the intruders on its temple. And, Jack, you get to go first still, but you are currently prone underneath Blued.
Good day. That dragon, your friend, as I try to pull myself out from underneath.
Make a strength check to see if you can crawl out from underneath Blued. Oh, hey, I mean, you rolled a natural 20. 19's not great, though. We'll say that you do pull yourself out from under Blued. It uses about half your movement to
Half
get
my movement.
And you
And
can use
then-
half your movement to stand up if you want.
Yeah, stand up.
Blued's like,
you
sorry,
think-
Jack.
think maybe we could talk about this. And ow, my back. Ow. And that's
right.
probably going to be my turn at this point.
She's just kind of like looking at you, and that's Jack's turn. So Squawky, you're up.
Yay!
Squawky's gonna move.
Actually, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw, fail it, turn into a thing, and just start wailing on this bitch.
Or Yoki.
I put it on your character sheet, right? Please tell me I put it on your character sheet.
I don't remember if it's on mine or let me look.
Or if I wrote it down somewhere. I wrote it down somewhere. Didn't
It
I?
is a DC 12.
So you fail. So
So you need
Squawky,
a D100 to roll?
I do. Okay,
Just as good.
you are going to attack your enemies, not your friends.
You know, it's unfortunate that you failed it because you could have mimicked the song of the ghost and maybe saved our skins. That sucks
Maybe.
so hard.
The shade should be back at full health, by the way. But Cyanrath immediately bolts out the door, and he is currently out of this combat.
Oh.
I will move there, and then I'm going to start throwing shadows at the ghost lady, I guess, since she's the closest one.
Okay.
And I've got multi-attack, right?
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
20. No.
20 doesn't get there?
Nope.
18. Nope.
Nope.
So
So you chuck your shadows at the ghost lady, and they just seem to pass right through her.
yep, that's Squawky's turn.
Okay. Yoki, your turn.
I'm gonna just Yoki's just gonna hold his attack and wait for something to develop. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the dragon get close enough to shoot, then
Okay.
shoot.
No
So-
movement, just gonna stay there.
Yeah.
Okay. You do have your lantern in one hand, so you can fire your flintlock or your force cannon, not both.
It was gonna be I was gonna say when he come in, he's holding lantern and force cannon waiting.
Got it. Okay. All right, Katris, your turn.
All right, 1 second.
Should have just done a white dragon, so Katris couldn't do anything. But that would have been mean.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about dragons.
White dragons are ice dragons, and so they're immune to cold damage.
Oh no! I mean, I have firebolt. That's
I know, but you built your character mostly around cold damage.
around cold. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of, I
I'm
think
not
I'm just
that
gonna.
mean.
I think I'm just gonna do a firebolt. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna firebolt. I'm running low on spell slots, so.
I wonder why.
I'm attacking the dragon, by the way, not the
You're
ghost.
firebolting the dragon. Okay. 20 does hit for 12 points of fire damage. It snarls angrily as you hit it with a firebolt.
I'm gonna move this way a little bit because if it has any sort of cone damage, I don't want to get caught in the crossfire. And that'll be my turn.
All right, it's Blood's turn. Blood's going to use half his movement to stand up. He's like, sorry, Jack.
He's all right.
He goes to go around you. I think he's only got 30 feet of movement, so that's that's where he gets to. And he shit's hit the fan, so he's gonna pull out his blunderbuss and shoot at the ghost lady. It's an automatic hit because it's a cone damage, but the bullets or the pellets just seem to pass right through her. All right, so now it's Durgan's turn. He's going to bat his wings and fly up into the air about 10 feet.
Oh, hi.
And so, Yoki, that would trigger your reaction to fire your force cannon at the dragon as it's flying towards you. 15 does not hit. So it flies towards you, and you're just like, ooze, and it slams into the roof behind it. And once it gets there, it's going to let out a mighty roar, and just spew poisonous gas at Blood and Jack in a 15-foot cone. I need you both to make a Constitution saving throw. A 14. That's
Ow.
a failure. Jack just is gonna go down immediately.
Yeah.
Blood also fails. Man, I'm rolling like shit for Blood today. Holy cow. 12d6.
Who's that all?
You each take 35 points of poison damage.
Oh no.
No.
Thanks to my temporary
Thanks to your temporary, you're at 1.
1 health.
Blood's like, oh, ouch! As the poisonous gas just sprays over you guys.
Blood, I don't feel so good.
Yeah. I don't think he has anything else. Nope, that's it. So now it's Jack's turn.
Ow. Ow. This dude's still up in the air.
Yeah, he's about 10 feet up.
Ugh. Oh, no, not forward. So...
Which, you're like, what, 6 foot?
Yeah.
Almost?
Might be able to,
And
like,
with
jump
your
and...
reach and your rapier, you probably could stab him. He didn't go very high. Because your rapier is going to be a good 3 feet, probably. And then your arm, you probably could reach it.
How
Try
high
to
is the
hard.
ceiling in here?
Probably 60 feet or so. It's just this huge, like, domed antechamber. Oh, bye. Have a wonderful time.
I'll run out of the poison that he just spewed all over me. I'll stumble and trip and cough. Bonus action dash. And try to standard action hide. Oh god. Standard action hide behind this pile of gold if I can.
Okay. Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Or at least if I can attempt to. Dragons are fairly perceptive.
24 though. Yeah, his passive perception is fairly high, but yes, you feel pretty sneaky behind this
Cool.
pile of gold.
And then swap my weapons and see if I can get one of my flintlocks to work. I don't have an action to fire or anything, but that'll be for next round. That will be the end of my turn.
All right, Squawky, your turn.
I'm gonna smash the dragon.
He's about at your head height because you're about 10 feet tall.
Then I've got a 10-foot reach on this one.
Yeah. Um. 10-foot reach, you say?
A lot of 11s.
Yeah.
All right,
can't
you
really
punch
reach
yourself in the
anything.
face for 11 damage.
Oh no.
You're just like, you go to swing at him and just like go a little too aggressively, and then come back around and like just wrap your shadow arm around your head and just like whacks you in the back of the head.
And then you want another wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, see if you break out of it. Yeah, at the end of your turn. I don't think that makes it, even with hitting yourself once.
Nope, it does not.
Okay. All right, Yoki's turn. You saw this massive dragon spew poisonous gas all over your two melee companions, and Jax just like stumbles out of the cloud, just coughing and vomiting and looking very hurt.
I
The
do.
cloud doesn't stay there, and you see Blues like also vomiting and coughing and feeling really not very good.
Okay, so I'm gonna just take a shot at him.
Okay.
At them.
You can set your lantern like on the ground. It is lit in
Oh.
here now, so.
I was gonna say, is it? Do you want an action for that, a bonus action, or is it just like drop?
No,
grab,
you could
shoot?
hot swap. I allow you to hot swap your weapon, so it'd be just setting the lantern down and pulling your other pistol out.
We'll do that then. We'll
I mean, it's a magical lantern. You could just toss it and it won't break.
Yeah, basically, it's just drop it down, grab the
Just
flintlock
drop
out.
it and draw a pistol. Yeah, that's fine. 26 to hit with the pistol. It will definitely hit. You fire off. He's beyond 30 feet from you. So it would be a disadvantage unless you moved slightly closer, I believe. Yeah.
Just
barely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd
So
step
if you wanted
forward
to, yeah, okay, that's fine. And we'll retroactively say you step forward, 8 piercing damage. Okay. I don't think he has resistance to anything besides. Yeah, no, he doesn't. Okay.
and then straight away follow up with force cannon.
16 does not hit.
And then
And the force cannon just flies off and hits the wall again.
I'll start dashing this way. Start booking
Okay.
it this way. That's my
All
turn.
right. Catrus's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move there, and then I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt as a level 2 spell.
I hope you roll double poison damage, and I'm just gonna laugh at you. Level 2. You rolled a 3 and a 5.
3 and 5. Okay.
So something
Oh,
will hit.
let's do since I know fire works, let's do fire.
And you just boom, send out a chaos bolt, and it just, you watch as the ball like flies towards the enemy, and you watch as it changes from ice to like acid dripping ball to fire to just quickly rotating through all the elements, and then it stops on fire and slams into the dragon, exploding for 15 points of fire damage. Oh yeah, the 21 did hit. I was like, that's a 2-hit spell.
And that's my turn.
Okay. It's Blue's turn. I didn't write it down. Did you guys give him a healing potion?
I don't know. I remember
don't
giving
think
it
so.
to somebody, but I don't remember who it was.
I know I've taken a few, but they've all been used.
All right. Well, he's going to take a swing. He's going to double swing with his great axe. The 13's not going to get there. Neither is the 16. And he's going to use his bonus action to second wind because he needs some health really bad. It's a 1d10 plus his fire level. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I gave mine to somebody, but I'm pretty sure whoever it was
Oh.
used it.
Well, Blue gets 15 hit points back. Suppose he should have moved into flanking with the shade, but he's still scared of the shade, so yeah. All right, let's see if the dragon gets his breath back. He does.
Of course he does.
Ooh. Let's see. Well, who hit him? Catrus hit him?
I've hit him twice.
He's going to turn towards the shade because the shade is big and scary, and he's going to spew his poison breath on you. So it's a DC 14 Constitution saving.
Is Jack in the way of that? Because
No,
Jack's
far enough away.
right behind me.
I think he's
It's
far
only-
enough away.
It's
You
only
said it was
15 feet.
15. Yeah.
It's a 30-foot cone.
Oh,
Was it
Oh,
30
30
foot
feet.
cone?
30 feet.
I am outside of 30 feet.
Yeah, but he's those of you measuring from the back corner. It would be the front of the dragon.
Yeah, well out of range.
I
Look.
don't know where he's spewing it out of.
You do make the save, so you take half damage. 12d6. So you take 25 points of poison damage to the shade. Good thing I didn't roll that on the first one,
Oh yeah.
or Jack
she
and
bits.
Blue would both be down. And yeah, he's just gonna stay hovering there. So Jack's turn. Currently hidden from the Durian.
So much pain. And my
You guys got lucky. Imagine if the shade turned against you guys on this fight. It would have
Oh.
been. I was thinking, oh man, there could totally be a TPK today.
Yeah.
If the shade turns on you and the green dragon attacks you, oof. Could be bad.
We started off really lucky with the stealthiest character rolling a natural one on a stealth check.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. I feel like I could fire my flintlocks. Like if I dug them out, and are they still set damp or soaked?
Oh
My
no, it's been a
powder's
few
still
hours.
soaked? Okay.
You guys have been traveling through the jungle for a while.
The problem is I'm out of.
It has
range.
that disadvantage range, yes.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I have changed my mind. I'm gonna come out from behind the
Pile of gold.
pile of gold and hope he doesn't get his breath back a second time in a row. So I'd have to bonus action dash up to him, and then I have flanking with blue.
Yeah.
We do this. Advantage.
As much as you can flank something that's in the sky.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's weird combat rules. You are across from him, so you have flanking. 24 to hit.
I forgot
Or-
about that.
For 22, 25 points of damage.
Yes.
And you get some temporary hit points! Yay!
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 Help.
I hope he doesn't attack you.
Uh,
You done?
yeah.
Alright, Squawky, your turn. Try not to punch yourself in the face this time.
Yeah, Squawky's just gonna punch it.
Punch him.
17
punch it.
doesn't get there. 29 does.
29. 13 necrotic.
13 points of necrotic. Anything else? You're just gonna stay there? Just wailing on
I'm
it?
going to use the shadow choke.
He has to make a save? Constitution?
Yeah, con save.
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
And you can make your wisdom saving throw trying to break out of your current predicament. Negative.
Nope.
Okay.
Hey, if the shade can soak up a bunch of hits, that's great.
Yoki, your turn.
Yoki's gonna run forward to about there. So it was 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna take a shot. Marcus isn't here, obviously, but Yoki would be shouting, "Jack, stay still, you fucking silly bugger."
I refuse to sit still.
And then I'm just gonna take a couple of shots.
Okay.
Flintlock first.
26 hits.
Then force cannon.
21 hits. For 8 more points of damage. Okay. Just slamming into the dragon. It bellows in pain and anger. Anything else? Hey, you silly sausage.
And then
Okay,
I'm
for
gonna run up to there. Sorry, finish my movement.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Despite everything, we're all rolling pretty well. for this battle. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Chaos Bolt as a level 2 spell using my last spell slot for level 2.
Natural one, hit Jack. Jack dies.
Shut up! You could shut
Just
up.
hit
Obliterate the fuck out of Jack. That'd be great.
Nah, nuts.
10 doesn't hit.
All right, that is my turn.
It was an 8 and a 2. Okay. Blue's turn. He's just gonna start hacking with advantage. Oh, that's the wrong button. Thank God he had advantage.
Oh, thank goodness.
14 points of damage and 7 points of damage, so 21 total. As he just carves into its legs, swinging over his head. And that's Blue's turn. He doesn't have any other bonus action stuff, so now it's the dragon's turn. Let's see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does not.
Yes.
So he's gonna just slam to the ground, roar angrily, and he's going to turn to bite Jack.
Watch the tail.
20 to
No.
hit.
Pretty sure, yeah, that'll get there.
Yeah, you take 8 points of piercing and 11 points of poison damage.
Oh shit.
The good news is it does not double me out. I am down.
Quite. Yes. Jack's unconscious, and then it's going to turn back around towards Blood and attack Blood with 2 claw attacks. 22 does hit him for 10, 21 for 12, so 22 points of Blood. Blood is looking rough. And that's its turn. So, Jack, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
We're gonna go through 2 captains.
You're good. That's
One
a success.
success.
Squawky, your turn.
I'm a smash.
13 does not hit. 20 does for 12 points of necrotic.
And then I will use my bonus action to try and choke the dragon again.
Choking the Durgan. No.
Son of a bitch. That'd give me health back. God damn it. Alright, now for my wisdom savings.
Yep. He shrinks down to Squawky right now.
Nope.
Nope. Negative. Be right next to the dragon in melee.
That'd be great.
No. yeah, now it's Yoki's turn.
Before he has
so,
to re-roll the D100.
You can only
so
change once per combat.
5 and then 15.
Yep.
And I am going to cure wounds.
At?
First level.
Okay.
No, I might as well do second level.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you had. So yeah, second level spell. That's
Do
fine.
second level.
11 points of healing to Jack. You wake up, Yoki standing above you, casting his healing magic on you.
Wake up screaming, ah!
Oh, it bit me!
Thank you.
Bit me really hard! Thank goodness it can't swallow. Anything else?
I will then take, that's 25, 30.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah,
if I step back there, can I get a shot through to the dragon?
Yeah.
I will then take a shot with my force cannon.
Okay.
Mind your head, Jack.
He's on the ground.
I am on the ground.
I know,
lying on the
but
ground.
still, please don't be a natural one.
Just getting down his shit.
14
Mind
does
your
not hit,
head.
though.
That's me.
Fire the force cannon again. All right, Catrice's turn.
So I'm gonna come over here by Blood and hand him one of my healing potions.
Okay.
And does that count as an action to
Yes.
give him a healing potion? Okay. And then I'm just gonna take a couple steps back over here, and that's my turn.
If you were like pouring it down his throat or drinking it yourself, bonus action. If you're just giving it to him for him to take,
Oh, I can wait. Can I pour it down? Can I force feed him a healing potion?
from your height, no.
I was gonna say I don't think I
You'd be
could
like,
reach.
Eat this, Blood.
I'd have to climb up him or something.
Yeah. You probably would fall on your ass.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just hand it to him.
Blue's like, oh, thanks, Cactus. What
You got
kind of
this,
healing
Blue.
potion is it?
I think it's just a regular one. Let me double check.
So 2d4 plus 2.
Yes, that is correct.
5. Because he chugs it as a bonus action. And then he's going to whoosh, swing his axe twice at the dragon that is now landed in front of him. Jack is on the ground, so does not provide flanking. He does hit with the 21. Does not hit with the 18, though. 18 matches the dragon's AC. As he slams the first attack, bites deep, and then hits it again, and it just glances off the scaly hide. That's Blue's turn, so, well, the dragon's gonna get probably just this one more turn, because he doesn't have much left. Does not get his breath weapon back. Jack is currently on the ground. He's awake, but Blue just whacked him in the butt, so he's just gonna go all out on Blue. Going to bite Blue. 22 to hit for 27 points of damage, so Blue falls unconscious. As it bites around Blue's like shoulder, and he's just like, and the poison pulses into Blue's body. He's just, thud. Thank goodness Catrus moved. Yeah, I mean, the immediate threat is the Shade, so he's going to turn and claw at the Shade. Oops, that's the wrong sheet. This natural 20 for 16 points of slashing damage.
I will use my reaction for Absorb Shadows to get rid of 1d6 of that.
Okay. 14 points of slashing damage.
Woo!
And second claw attack, 17 to hit? I don't remember what AC I gave.
Yes, it's got a 16.
Gotcha. 13 points of slashing from the second attack. And, yeah, that's, it's going to try to fly up in the air with its movement.
Pretty sure I can't reach him right now since I'm prone.
Yeah, but it's, you could take a attack of opportunity with your reaction because he was on the ground when he tries to leave your combat space. But it's a disadvantage, obviously.
Yes.
And the Shade also can take an attack of opportunity if he has his... No, you use your reaction to...
Yeah, I just used my reaction.
Okay.
He's already bit, so yeah, I'll burn my reaction. Wait. Disable sneak attack. I have so many buttons. Disadvantage. Go.
Well,
a sword on me.
You go to hit him, and you actually... It's kind of helpful, because you stab the Shade in the side for 11 points of damage, but I'm pretty sure he's immune to necrotic, so...
No, my healing!
I mean, it wasn't more than your... Oh, no, wait, he went down since then. Never mind. So, you miss it. It flies up about 30 feet, and then goes... towards the door, and then lands in front of the door with the last of its fly speed. And so now it's Jack's turn.
Okay, well, at least I still have my sword. So
he's just lying on the ground like, I'll let my teammates finish this off.
No, you're not getting away that easily. Gonna hop up half my movement for 15 feet. Another 15 feet of movement. Bonus action dash.
Okay.
And then take a swing. No advantage, but I do have...
You have sneak attack because swashbuckler.
Swashbuckler.
21 does hit.
Yes!
How do you want to do this?
Yes! So I'm gonna do like a ninja, hop up onto my feet, and then just go running up to him and leap off of a small ish pile of gold. I assume there's just like random piles everywhere. And just leap up and just come down into the dragon's eye.
Yeah, you just. It's weird because its back is to you
Oh!
because it's
I guess
trying to go out the door.
Oh, I thought he had turned around to face us, but no, that makes more
No, no.
sense.
He,
So I
he
guess this
flew
is-
towards the door and landed like he was going to go out the door. So I'll flavor it a little bit. You
Okay.
like jump up onto its back, run up its back, and like just jumping off the side, you slam your rapier downward in like a stab right through the side of its eye into its brain, and like swing on it on your rapier as it falls to the ground, and like you just like ride it down, and then oh, it's your short sword, not your rapier, but yeah. And then you just yank the sword free as poisonous viscera just sprays out.
Ew, gross,
And-
but I'm still gonna fall on my butt.
Combat's over. Blue's just lying there.
Is the ghost doing anything?
Well, yes, it will. But does anybody want to do anything for Blue before I go into that?
Well, the second Yoki would have seen Jack do that, he would have been looking at Blood, but both of his guns would have instantly come straight up at the ghost. So he's basically, are we in soft initiative, soft combat, or
You are
We're
out
out.
of combat.
okay? Then I'm gonna walk over to Blood and grab his health potion. Oh no, would I have seen that?
He just drank his health potion.
Oh, he just drank
I
it.
already drink it.
Is he awake or is he?
He's
knocked out.
unconscious.
Oh yeah, then I'll
Bleeding
cure
out.
wounds. Then I'll cure wounds him. Just first level though.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, ow! Oh, Yoki. Is it over?
Maybe, and then I'm gonna glance back over my shoulder at the ghost.
And the ghostly figure just like, she seems to be smiling, and she goes, finally, and just fades into nothing.
I'm gonna turn back to Blue and go. I think it's over now, buddy. Gonna help him
And
sit up.
Yoki shrinks back to size because he's not aggroed against you guys this time.
You mean Squawky?
What did I say?
You said Yoki.
Gotcha. Yes, Squawky shrinks back into size. Back into himself. And Squawky, you're like, ha! And you turn and you see the dead dragon by the door and you're like, gosh darn it, I miss all the fun. So, what would you guys like to do?
Squawky will ask if anyone needs some healing. I've got a couple spell slots left.
It's like, I'm
I'm okay.
not feeling so good.
Right.
Limping back over.
I'll give the
Me
first
as
one
well,
Blood.
Squawky.
Alright, this one will be Blood. And this one will be Jack.
He loves me more than he loves you, Jack.
It does look like you did a better job with Blood.
Well, I
he'll
do
still
end
got
up hurting
stabbed by
him
Jack.
more, so.
So, the ghost just like the dragon's music box? Like, I don't...
Yeah, it seemed like it was a spell keeping the dragon asleep. But somehow it was keeping everyone else on the island asleep, too.
I guess it makes sense. The dragons are probably tough to keep asleep. And the rest of that's probably just fallout from all this.
So,
This is a lot
and
of
it-
treasure.
yeah. Can we hold this much treasure? I guess I would be the one to know.
Not
but-
even remotely.
Hey, we've got 2 ships.
We do have 2 ships.
We don't know that the
Um,
second ship came with us to here, though, do we?
Someone just noticed.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yoki's like, wait, we didn't see the other ship.
Did they commandeer the ship that we commandeered?
They were following you, but you don't know what happened to them.
Yeah, we don't know if they got stuck in the same trap that we did.
Yoki's gonna. I'm
Well,
gonna walk over
this
to
is-
some of
This
the.
is a reward island for
We're gonna walk
getting
over to some piles of
the
gold.
cool.
Is there
I-
anything interesting? Like any interesting materials? Obviously,
Yeah,
gold's
there's
interesting. But...
gemstones like you wouldn't believe. This is a pirate dream trove. There was 20 ships outside. You see gold coins. You see those golden teeth that you were looking for on the other pirates just scattered about. You see gemstones. You see beautiful ornate like mugs and dishes and plates and like forks and spoons that just have gemstones and laden in the handles. No weapons really. No
Hey,
fancy weapons. Just
Yoki, can you cast detect magic? See if there's any good stuff.
I cannot. Not unless we want to wait here.
spells.
Not unless we want to wait here for 8 hours.
8
You
hours.
can ritually cast it, right?
What happened to the 10-minute thing?
Yes, I could ritually cast it. So yeah, I'll do that. If you give me a bit of time, I can see if anything
So-
stands out.
After
What-
about 5 minutes.
I was gonna say, while he's doing that, I want
Blind.
to look for a nice shirt. I'm gonna work under the assumption the dragon bit at least through my shirt. Maybe not my armor because it's enchanted, but I just want to find a nice like silk shirt or something.
A silk shirt.
Yeah,
You don't see any.
Probably-
You don't see any clothing.
No, it's not shiny.
Dragon's not really into
There's no-
clothing all that much.
No,
There might be.
yeah. I was looking
there
at
might
like
be-
the rugs or whatever that were in here. I was like, maybe
You
he
could
took
cut-
some clothing with him.
cut a
but-
hole in the center of that rug and make a poncho.
How's this
Well,
get
well-
it stitched up?
While Yoki's ritually casting, Squawky's gonna be starting to get like shit ready to take back to the ship, like
Okay.
coins and shit.
No, Squawky, you don't touch anything.
But the coins.
No.
So, after about 5 minutes, you notice that the room begins to fade.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is this something that Cadris would know is a part of an elven temple? Is that something that elven temples do?
Make an Arcana check. 18. 18 is pretty good. This is definitely not anything you've heard of from an elven sort of standpoint. You can only surmise that as mysteriously as this island appeared, since you defeated the Guardian, it's going to go away.
Oh shit.
Does the stuff that everybody else has started to grab look like it's also fading?
You could say
All the loot begins to fade with the island.
Well, fuck berries.
You
I'm
guys
going
have
to...
a chance to grab as much as you can carry, and get out. That's about it.
I'm gonna
Squawky,
grab as
I take
many
it back.
gems.
Grab
as I can
everything.
carry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
So-
drop that then.
Yeah, Squawky
So-
just starts grabbing shit.
You basically can each carry about 2,000 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Okay.
You can either take it in gold, you can take it in gemstones, you can take it in like fancy dishware, silverware, that sort of thing. Just make your decision, and I'll tell you how much you get.
I'm gonna do
Uh,
gemstones.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do gemstones as well.
All right, each of you get 20 gemstones that are worth about 100 gold each, of all different colors, unless you want to take one color, because there is that many here.
Jack wants to take a mystery box and grab just the first, like, the biggest chest he sees. If there are any chests, or has everything been scattered?
It's mostly binned out, but you could find a chest and just kind of scoop up some stuff and put it in it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Then-
I'll just say you have 2,000 gold worth of stuff. Like, we'll say it's about 1,200 gold. You got 5 gemstones in there worth about 100 gold each, and then one ornate-looking silver mug that looks like it's worth about 300 gold.
What does blue loot?
Blue just takes 2,000 gold.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He technically
It's
can
like
carry
2
more, but I'm
scoops.
not going to. I'm not going to give you guys more money for an NPC. But he will take the 2,000 gold for himself because he has to buy stuff too. Yoki, anything in particular you want to grab? Just a pile of gold, gemstones.
Yeah, it would have been like the gemstones.
Okay, you want to do 20 gemstones? Okay. Let's see. There's how many different kinds? You got amethyst, emeralds, rubies, sapphires, diamonds, topaz. So there's 6 different kinds. So you'd get 3 of each and then 4 of one other one if you wanted to. Or unless you want to take specific colors. Like if you want to take 2,000 gold worth of diamonds, because those are used for revives, you can do that.
Yeah, I would have done 3 of each and 4 diamond.
Yep, you can just write that down in your inventory. The different colors. They're amethyst for purple, ruby for red, emerald for green, sapphire for blue, topaz is yellow, and then diamonds are just diamonds. Basically one. And Jack, whatever colors you want to have scooped up, you can pick them. And with that, you begin to retreat. And I'm assuming, because
Yeah,
you
we
saw
need to
the
get
island beginning to fade.
GTFO. I don't want to be trapped in the middle of the ocean. We gotta go,
And
guys.
As you leave the temple, you notice the temple has completely faded from view, and like the fading is going down, and you can actually see the ocean, and it's beginning to like spread out from the middle. That the island is beginning to disappear, but it's very slow.
Make haste.
Yeah.
Luke's just got his bag of. He's got his bag of gold, and he's like, "I made so much money today."
I've become that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where Jack's just running across the beach.
Jack's exhausted, so he's on Blute's back, piggybacking, like, because Blute can carry 2 times his carrying capacity, technically.
Everything hurts.
Didn't have time to strip the green dragon of any useful materials, but
That's
yeah,
okay.
it takes a few hours because it took you a few hours to get here, to get back to your ship, and you do notice that the island is beginning to disappear from the middle. The giant mountain that was in the middle has all but faded from sight.
Doesn't someone have a flare they're supposed to use?
I have a flare that I'm supposed to use.
Sorry, Yoki obviously would have pocketed the gems and then grabbed his lantern on the way out.
Right.
Yeah,
Which if you had used the tracking function, you would have realized there was a dragon in the room. But you said you
my
weren't
God.
using that, so I was like, "Ooh."
That's funny. That's all right. Everyone survived.
You fire off your flare.
Yeah.
What was the point of the flare?
I was supposed to get the
Well,
ship's
the
attention.
island's
guys-
disappearing, so
You brought a rowboat aboard.
Yeah, isn't the ship anchored?
I thought we
The ship's,
swam.
yeah, no, the ship's anchored. The rowboat let you come to. Once you were close enough, the rowboat let you come to. I'm pretty sure.
I thought we swam there. Because the
Oh
rope.
yeah, you guys might have
had
jumped
to
off the
swim.
We
because
we
you tried to
swim
drop the
'cause we
rowboat
could
too
do it.
soon, and you didn't try it again once. Yeah,
we moored
Oh.
up really close, and I remember going across to another ship because we were really close to another
Oh, yeah.
wrecked ship
and there
because
was
I used my
nothing on
rope
it.
for climbing. Yeah, it just
Yeah,
didn't
that's right.
attach to it. Like I couldn't get to it.
Well,
I
we
guess
might be
we're
able to.
swimming back.
Or we just like.
you fire off the flare,
Yeah, fire off the
and
flare.
you
Maybe
hear the
they'll
crew.
bring the rowboat
They're
over.
like, "Ah!" They try to drop the rowboat, and yeah, it drops right in, splash.
It's just at the back of the ship and nowhere near us. We're just like,
Well,
Good
I
job.
mean, the Imaga's the one who rows it over because she's big and strong. She's like,
We're the most incompetent crew.
He's
Like,
like,
I don't know what that means.
the island's disappearing. Hurry, get on! You guys pile on, and she rows you back to the ship, and you climb aboard the ship as the island completely disappears, leaving the 20 ships. But most of them have sunk. There's one or two that are still floating. Most of them had run aground, and so they were damaged enough to where now that they're back in the open sea, they just straight down.
I doubt there's anything valuable on those because it's all inside the island, which is
Mhm.
now gone.
I think we even took a look around when we first got here. So.
Yeah.
God, where did it all go? That pissed me off.
And you do notice that the Jupiter Rising is nowhere to be seen.
That's gonna be my first order when I got back on the ship.
Well,
It's
I hope they make something for them. Oh, we're not gonna get the bounty. Wait, is it Jupiter falling or Jupiter rising?
Falling.
Remember,
Because I
Falling.
wrote Jupiter falling. Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, is there another
Sorry.
one?
we did give them a destination, right?
they
Yeah,
were
we were
following you to
trying-
Trovan City.
Yeah.
It's possible we were the ones who disappeared. I'm not super familiar with magic, but that my best hope is they continued on to to port, and we'll find them there.
Yeah, but
We
what
were
will
going
they?
to Trovan City anyway, right? For something?
What will they? What will they find there? Because presumably, the Jupiter Fallen is a known pirate ship. Pirate ship
Well,
like that
there's
just
only
rocks
one
up
way
at
to-
Trovan City.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, out of the frying pan into the fire sort of situation. I show up and get immediately locked up.
Might be able to set a record straight when we get there, though.
Or to avoid being implicated in anything, it's just water under the bridge. Anyways,
You have options.
I'm tired and need a nap.
Yeah, same.
Aye.
It is basically the end of day 3. You are about a day's travel, you think, from Trovan City.
Oh, okay, so Yoki and I need to stay up and do the night shift then. Fun.
We might be able to shuffle the crew around for a shift. I guess it's up to you two if you're feeling up to taking watch.
I mean, I still have my max hit points. I just don't have very many spell slots, so I mean, it's fine. I can stay up all night so that I can rest all day tomorrow. See, I say that, and then someone's gonna roll something where we have to get out of bed. So
Yeah.
It's gonna be you.
okay, I will take the night shift.
Yoki, you staying up too?
Yeah, I'll stay up.
I'm gonna sleep next to my treasure chest.
Just holding it like a pillow.
I mean, it's in your captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Jack himself is like a mini dragon, just curls up on a pile of gold at night.
He is what is it? Loves gold, loves money. What's the word for that? Something philiac?
Greedy as fuck.
I
Yeah.
money file? I don't know.
Chromatophile or chromatophile? Fondness of money.
Or avaricious. I guess I was thinking of something else.
Wow, I never heard that before. Chromatophile.
He's greedy as fuck.
Yeah. Look, it's not stealing if I need it more than someone else.
It's in his backstory. Okay, so if you guys are ready to travel through the night,
Yep.
I need
Yeah.
someone from the night crew to roll a d20.
1 to 20.
10. Okay. It seems like pretty smooth sailing throughout the night. Eventually, Imiga comes up to Katris, who's piloting the ship, and she goes, "There's a school of dolphins following us."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. So obviously we've been on the high seas many years. Is this normal? Do I know that this is normal?
Yeah, you would know that dolphins generally like to follow the ship
Okay, cool.
sometimes.
I'm gonna say, well, don't tell Squawky because he's gonna want us to kill one of them for food.
Squawky totally would. Squawky is not dolphin safe tuna.
Squawky lugs a lit can of like gunpowder or drops it.
He's got a harpoon specifically for this purpose.
And Katris,
Dolphin
it's
killer.
At this point, you hear something in your mind.
Hi.
What's your name?
Hello? Am I saying this out loud? Am I saying hello out loud? Or can it hear me?
You can if
I'm
you
gonna
want.
say
or
it.
you
I'm
can
gonna say it out
respond
loud because I don't realize that. I go, hello?
Imiga's like, hi?
My name's Katris. What's your name?
Imiga, you know this.
So you like, oh, that's great. Can you come with us?
Who's us?
We are us.
Are you the dolphins?
Maybe.
Listen, you're asking me to follow you. I need a little bit more definitive of an answer. Are you the dolphins?
Maybe.
Do I notice Katris talking to himself?
I mean, you know that Imiga's up there, but it's hard to tell from where you're at that he's talking to not Imiga.
So where are we going?
We're going to the Feywild.
I'm sorry, the what?
The Feywild. Come on.
Feywild. Do I know what that is?
Make a religion check.
Nope.
Not in the slightest.
Sounds neat.
How far away?
Oh, it's not far.
Okay, at this point, I'm gonna go talk to Yoki and see what he wants to do, because I don't think I should commandeer the ship to follow dolphins. All right, give me a
Yoki,
second.
in your head, you hear, "Hi."
Hello?
What's your name?
Yoki. What's...
That's great. Will you come with us?
Not without my captain's permission.
Oh, you don't need that.
Where are you? I'm going to be looking underneath the cannons because obviously I'm not aware that there's
In the water.
dolphins. I'm just going to sort of, from where I am, I'm not going to get right close to the edge, but I'm going to sort of peer in the water. Can I see anything over this side of the boat?
Yeah, you see some dolphins swimming around.
Are you the dolphins?
Maybe.
Okay, well, gonna find Catrus.
Come on.
Okay, so
I'll pass for now, thank you.
Oh, that's not very nice. And in your mind, you feel, oh, yeah, you're right. That isn't very nice. Maybe we should follow them. Which goes against what you were talking about earlier. You're like, I should tell the captain, but we should follow them for sure.
have I found Yoki yet?
Yeah, you walk down to him and you're like,
Oh.
you're like, hi, Yoki.
Hi, Yoki. So this might seem weird, but I think the dolphins are talking to me, and they want me to follow them to the Feywilds. Do you know anything about Feywilds?
Do I?
Make a religion check. 24. Yes, you have heard of the Feywild before.
Have I heard of
You know that it
specifically
is
Feywild
a-
dolphins?
Sorry, what?
Have I heard of Feywild dolphins?
No. You have heard of the Feywild,
The area.
and you know that it's a realm that parallels your own, and it's where Fey creatures live. You also have read and heard that you shouldn't tell your name to a Fey creature.
Ah, fuck!
Okay.
You
Are you-
also should
this-
never accept a gift from a Fey creature.
This is some Dresden Files shit.
Well, you told them your name before you made the roll, so
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna relay this information to Catrus and be like, I've already told them my name, so it's too late. But we can't give them any more. Even though
Gosh.
there's a small part of me that wants to.
Ah, shit! I told him my name too.
And Catrus, you also feel the same thing that Yoki does. You're like, man, really should follow these dolphins.
But I don't know, I don't know about you, Yoki, but I kind of feel like we should follow them. Like, we gotta go with them.
Am I with it enough to know that that's a bad idea, even though I kind of feel like I should?
You know that it's a terrible idea,
That it's a.
but you
That's
also know that you can't resist it.
no, we can't. That's a really bad idea. But you know that does kind of sound tempting.
Right? I mean, what could it hurt? I mean, we got places we gotta be, but it's just for the Night Queen. So at this point, since we can't really resist it, do we actually have to follow them?
You can try.
I mean, Yoki would be doing all he can not to, so.
And I think Catrus he would be, because he loves knowledge. I feel like he doesn't really want to resist it because he's really curious.
Yoki, if you're trying to resist the effect, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. It's fairly high DC. You don't feel that strong willpower to resist the effect that they are having upon you. Oh, you're not on the island anymore. I can turn that off.
It was so melancholic.
Should we tell the captain? We could tell the captain that we're changing course.
What's Imaga doing on this?
He's like watching you two carefully from the quarterdeck up above, where the controls of the ship are, since Catrus just walked away from it.
So, because we failed, like, do we feel the compulsion to tell the captain, or are we like, I'm going to speak back to them. I was like, do you want us to, what, are we following you in our ship, or do you want us to
come on.
come down with you?
Come on.
Better go and steer the ship, Catrus.
All right. So I'll go take over. I say, okay, I'm back. I'm sorry, I should have said something. I'll take over.
It's like, okay. And the dolphins peel off to the side.
Okay, I will follow them.
You go to turn and follow them, and Imaga's like, what are you doing?
We're going to the Feywilds.
We'll go... Where?
Feywilds. Feywilds.
We're gonna go party with some dolphins.
Okay. I'll be right back.
What? All right, take your time.
She heads below deck. And you see Sylar and Salazar, they come up since they're part of the night crew. And they're just kind of like, watch you. One of them watches you, one of them watches Yoki. Not doing anything, just keeping an eye on you. And you hear, Jack and Squawky, you hear, it's just me, doggo. Yeah. It's not someone at the door. You hear a knock on the cabin door. Actually, no, Squawky does. Salazar, like, he comes up and he knocks on the captain's door.
I assume loud enough to wake me up.
Yeah, you have a super high passive perception, so it will wake you up.
I will. How many hours have I've been asleep at this point?
Probably about 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Okay. Yeah,
Not enough to get a long rest.
Yeah. We're at that point where I'm probably just slipping into a deep sleep. I come out of it, just, oh god. Groggily stumble to the door. Crack it open, like, yeah.
Sorry to bother you, sir, but we have a situation.
I don't hear the alarm bell going off, so what kind of situation?
Atris has diverted course and says we are going to the Feywilds.
Oh, that kind of situation. Do I know what the Feywilds are?
Make a religion check.
So I was like, I know what the Feywilds are. Jack has no fucking clue. I'm sorry, what was going where now?
Apparently, she told Imaga that we are going to the Feywilds, which is not our destination, sir.
That's correct. Yeah. And I'll step out and
Okay,
start
I mean,
and walk through.
And at the same time, Imaga's downstairs, waking up Squawky and the rest of the crew, because she knows that something's up. Something you don't just suddenly change course in the middle of the night for no reason.
You're talking to yourself.
So she rouses the rest of the crew in case some shit has to go down and you guys have to be physically restrained.
Does she say? Does she say something about the Feywild?
She does say that. Yeah, she says that Katris and Yoki are acting weird. They say we're changing course to the Feywild.
All right, let's see what Squawky knows about the Feywild. It could be worse.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely
Squawk's
nothing.
like, yeah, that sounds fine.
Just rolls over.
But yeah, he'll head up and see what the fuck's going on. See if he needs to shoot something.
Okay. So Jack, you come out onto the deck of the ship and you do see that the course has changed based on the position of the moon and the stars above. You're like, wait a minute, we're going the wrong way.
I'll head back to the helm.
Okay.
Katros.
Oh, hi, Captain. What are you doing up?
We appear to be off course.
No, we're on course.
To where exactly?
Wilds.
Interesting. And what are those?
I don't know, but I think we're gonna find out.
The Katris said it sounded like it was some sort of theme park.
So why don't we head to port first, and then we can talk about going to the Feywild.
But we can't find it without the dolphins, and they're gonna go without us.
The
Gotta
what
keep
now?
up. Gotta keep up with the dolphins, Captain. Gotta keep up.
1 second. I'm gonna walk over the edge of the ship and look off to see if I can see the dolphins.
To the edge of the ship? No, you don't see it.
I'm back to the helm. Katris, you are relieved of the helm.
Oh, that's kind of you, Captain. I'm okay though. I'm good.
No, you need to stand down.
You look like you could use some more sleep. Why don't you go back below the hold? I got this.
Has Blood been roused?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
He's
do I
coming
see
out.
him?
He'd be coming out of his quarters.
Okay. Blood,
Oh, yeah, Jack. Oh, real
Did you-
tired.
kindly relieve Katris of the helm and take her below decks. Him below decks.
Okay. Hey, Katris, come here.
what? What? No. You gotta follow the dolphins, sir.
Katris, there are no dolphins.
Yes. Look out front. See? Bow of the ship.
Blood, if you
Blue,
will.
you keep your hands off me.
He's like, come on, Katris, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. Come on. Captain
Good.
says it's his ship. He's the one who drives it. Come on.
Now, how absolutely irrational am I? Am I going to be attacking with spells? Okay.
No, you're just like, you're very convinced that you need to go, but you won't attack your allies. That's
Okay.
no,
Okay.
you're not that insane.
That's Squawky's thing.
That's Squawky's thing.
I was going to say, okay.
You're like, man, I really need to go there though. I really should go there, but these are my friends. I won't hurt them, but I should go there.
All right, Blood, I'll come with you, but Captain, you got to follow the dolphins. I mean, I don't know how else we're going to get to the Feywilds, and we have to go. We have to go.
Oh, we will, Katris. We will.
All right.
Yeah. Just go with Blue. Go
Blue
get
just
some
takes
rest.
Katris by the arm. He's like, come on.
And
I-
I still see the dolphins.
Are you on the bow of the ship, the front?
I'm more or less where I am now, just sort of walking between the
wouldn't
cannons, checking.
Technically, be able to see them because they're out in front. They're leading the ship. Kenny just
Okay.
technically couldn't see them from where he was. He just instinctively knows where they are.
Okay.
So, like, you can kind of feel that they're out in front, but you can't currently see them. Even if you had dark vision, it's pitch black.
Do I see Blood grabbing Caterus and walking?
Yeah. Yep, walking him down below decks to go take a nap.
Caterus, what's going on?
Jack's gonna take us to the Feywilds. He's got the helm.
Okay. We'll have a chat with him. So I'm gonna make my way.
Okay.
As,
You go
as
talk
Blue's
to- go
walking
talk to
away,
Jack.
I'm gonna turn to Sylar and Salazar. It's like, Sylar, can you keep watch on Caterus for the evening? Make sure he doesn't return to the helm. It's so weird talking to Kim's camera.
Yes. Yep. It is. Trust me, I know. He's like, yes, sir. The other members of the crew, like Jimmy and Tobias and Havoc and Riff, are all awake now, and they're all up on deck, like looking to you, like, what do we do, sir? Like, what's going on?
As you were, Emiga, you have the helm for the evening. Emigo is the one who woke me up, right? Or no, it was Sylar and Salazar.
Sylar. Sylar
Emigo
woke you
wo-
up. Emigo woke up Squawky and the rest of the crew.
Okay.
Salazar,
Emigo's-
one of the twins, woke up Blue. One of them woke up you. I can't remember who I said it was.
I was making sure Emiga is part of the night crew.
She is part of the night crew, yes.
Okay, yeah. Emiga,
Usually
you got the
she's
helm.
above deck, and the twins are usually below, keeping, stock of stuff and being ready in case, combat starts.
Or I guess before I pass off the helm, I'll try and adjust our course as best I can.
Well, Squawky's awake, so he can help you.
Squawky.
So
Hi, Captain.
feeling that adjustment, I'm gonna go up and like, Captain, what's going on?
Well, we're a bit off course, Yogi.
No, I don't
how's
think
this
so. I
working?
think we were going the way we were intending to go.
I don't mean to
see-
sound rude,
I
Yogi,
see
but you may be
Caterus,
mistaken.
Respectfully, Captain, Caterus was taking us the way we should have been going. We're following the dolphins.
Make an insight check.
Inside.
Squawky's gonna like walk around like the edge of the ship and just look for the dolphins. Just be like, what fucking dolphins are these guys talking about?
Well, I mean, eventually, once you get to the bow, you can see them. Do you have night vision? Dark vision? Probably not far enough, even if you do.
Nope, I do not.
Then no, you have no idea.
You probably
Squawky
hear
will walk
them.
back and be like, I didn't see him.
They're out in front by a couple hundred feet.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of them like right in front of the ship. Okay.
No. They're actually going slower so that you can keep up. But now you've turned off.
Jack just jumped to conclusions. He's like, there's no fucking dolphins. What are you talking about?
I mean, Jack also is a human, so he also cannot see.
Oh, yeah. Well, Yogi,
Hey,
Emiga has the helm for the evening.
what's your name? Jack, you're like,
But, you hear that? Anyone?
Would I recognize what's happening to Jack?
make a perception check.
Because I'm assuming I didn't see Emiga or Yoki say anything. Or their mouths didn't move, but I heard a voice.
Yeah, you notice that he's like, did anybody hear that?
Can you hear something? You can hear them now.
Hi.
Yeah. I guess I can.
They're taking us to the Feywilds.
The Feywilds.
What's your name?
Would I know to tell him, or am I pretty much under the spell of this?
No,
now?
you would. You're not like mind controlled. You have all your abilities, and you know that it's a bad idea. And you know you don't really want to go to the Feywild, but you think like it might be a good idea.
So would I be able to inform Jack not to tell them anything, or to try and resist?
You made a 15 earlier wisdom save, so I'd say yeah, you could tell him. You just didn't have enough to resist like the actual effect.
Jack, don't speak to them. Don't say anything. Don't tell them anything.
I'm gonna make signals, okay? But first you like follow them, and then you
don't
talk to them, and I'm with the ladder on the.
I don't want to follow them, but I know it's probably a good time if I do.
Hey, Squawky,
Like
you
drinking
here.
too much.
Hi. What's your name?
Oh, so Squawky hears it now?
Yep.
Yeah, no, Squawky's just gonna be like, no. I've got one eldritch thing in my fucking head. No.
Like does God intervene?
You're like, no. And they're like,
No,
and you hear
no.
hi, and then you hear in your mind, piss off, Faye. And then
Yes,
you hear
Squawky's
them, and like
yeah,
scream in terror because they hear whatever else is in your brain.
yeah, Squawky's got one occupant in there. He doesn't need more.
Hi, occupied.
Occupied. So Jack, you keep hearing, hi. What's your name?
It's good night, sleep. And last
Oh.
name go away.
Well, that's not very nice.
Yeah.
Can I give you something?
Jesus, this is difficult to concentrate. Yoki, I'm sorry, Squawky, can you get us back on course?
A present for you.
I can do.
I love presents. I really do.
You say that out loud?
Yeah, I say it out loud.
So Yoki, you know, you told him not to tell him anything, but you also know you don't want to accept anything.
Captain, that's a bad idea. Don't take anything. Out of curiosity, what are they offering?
You see, and you glance off the side of the ship now, and you see the dolphins. Like, they're there, and there's two that look different than the other ones. They look exactly the same, but they look different. They're pink and kind of glowing. And you see one of them, like, swims up. You know how dolphins, when they, like, flap their tail and they, like, you know, stand up out of the water? And it's holding a... How big did I say it was? About the size of a basketball. Pearl. And I mean, your eyes just go, this stone
Damn it.
would probably be worth maybe 100,000 gold. Best guess.
Damn it. So
Ooh, that's
the
good.
It's like playing with it, like you see dolphins like play with like a a bouncy or a inflatable ball at the SeaWorld or whatever. Don't you want it?
the Feywilds. There's treasure.
Of course, silly. Blood comes back up and he's like, "What are you doing, Jack? What are you talking to?"
There's
Whoa,
a
look
pearl.
at the dolphins! Oh, look at that pearl!
You see it too.
Yeah, it's hard to miss. Are we gonna get that? That's so big.
Um,
The Squawky knows Jack really likes treasure, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, Squawky's just gonna kind of walk over to the edge, pull out a pistol, and shoot at one of the dolphins.
All right, let me pull up that stat block. 1 second. I was not expecting.
Squawky's
That-
like, no, I've already cursed enough. Fuck this. From you stupid fucking dolphins. I know Jack is a greedy piece of shit.
Go ahead and make an attack. 22 hits. for
22.
Yeah, 22 hits for 7 points of piercing damage. You're just like your pistol, right? Not your musket.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's just
yeah,
gonna
you
pull.
You just walk over the edge and just, like it drills the dolphin right, and it screams, and you can hear it in your head, all of you except for Squawky, because the Ugatoa blocked out the dolphin's mental telepathy. And you hear a scream in pain, and like it falls backwards, and the giant pearl just splashes into the ocean. And the other one's like, you see the other one just dart away from the boat.
oh, my pearl! Why would you do that?
But like, even Jack hears the scream, and it hurts. It hurts your brain a bit. And Phaedrus, if you were trying to sleep, it wakes your ass right up. And Yoki, you hear it too.
This is Squawky's gonna go, sorry, Captain, but I've got some weird thing living in my head. The rest of the crew doesn't need weird face shit in their head.
Do I feel any difference in sort of the minor tug of needing to follow the dolphins?
No.
And then Squawky will go back to manning the helm.
I know I just told you it's don't accept anything, don't listen to them, don't talk to them, don't tell them anything. But I really feel like we should be following them.
I mean, yeah, look at the... Well, did you see the pearl?
I'm all pounding at the door. Hey, let me out. Is everything okay up there?
You hear Sylar like, go to sleep, Catress.
I don't want to. I want to go to the Feywilds.
It's not real.
It feels real. It feels real.
And yes, Yoki, you did see the basketball-sized pearl.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, that's pretty. But you also know in your mind, bad idea to take a gift from a Fey. But also, yeah, I still want to go to the Feywild. This kind of sounds cool. It's not overpowering.
So, Jack, I made the mistake of telling them my name. That's why I feel like I have to go. So best as you can, relay this to everyone on the ship. Don't tell them anything and don't take anything from them.
Do I feel a compulsion to change the direction of the ship? I know I feel a compulsion to dive after the pearl, but that's just...
That's just Jack. No, you do not have that effect.
Okay.
Because you did not. You told them your name was Good Night Sleep and piss off.
All right. Where the...
So for out of context, so you guys understand slightly what's going on, that those of you that don't know what the Feywild is, the Fey creatures have the ability that if they know your name and you tell them their name, that they can compel you and basically tell you to come obey them until they release you from your contract. Same thing if you accept a gift from them without giving anything in return. They have basically a magical contract over you and your life. But it's
Great.
not like it's not mind control. It's not overpowering. You just like, I gotta do this at some point.
It's not Squawky levels of I have to do this thing.
Not that powerful, no. But fey creatures have the ability to do this to people.
So it's like you're playing video games all day and you're like, God, I really should clean my kitchen, but I'll get around to it eventually.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it might get a little more intense as the longer the contract goes on. But that's basically what it is. You basically just signed a magic contract with these fey creatures by telling them their name. But they're tricky and they don't tell you that because they trick you into agreeing to these contracts. That's just, fey creatures are tricky like that.
Would I know what I know of the Feywilds and like some of the creatures? Would I know if there's a way around it or?
No, you didn't roll a natural 20, so like you rolled really high, so I gave you
Good bit
knowledge of
information.
it and like how it works, but like it's, unless you specifically were like touched by Fey as your background or Fey lost or something that you've met them before, you wouldn't know.
There's loopholes or
everything.
anything like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Zach and Marcus know most of the loopholes, but their characters don't.
Faye can be such douchebags.
Yeah, so can fish gods.
Yeah, they can. Hey, I mean, he helped me out of there. He kept the fucking fish out of my brain.
Okay. Yogi, why don't you board with Catrus for the evening? I will readdress this in the morning. And I'm gonna go check in with Yoki and Imiga. I'm sorry. Squawky and Imiga.
Okay, but remember the dolphins are going that way, so you need to turn to starboard slightly more.
Yeah. The heading. I just... God, that was a big pearl. Yeah, anyways.
It will go down.
Yeah, they go to sleep.
And I'll go back to
Looks like
Squawky.
I'm gonna go back to sleep, Jack.
Yeah, Blood, if anyone asks you your name before we make port, don't tell them your real name.
Okay.
Tell them it's Dolb.
Okay.
Perfect.
He goes back to sleep.
Oh, that's his name backwards. Oh my god.
Yeah, I got it. I picked up on it.
Squawky, are we back on course?
Hi,
Yes.
Captain. Yeah.
I'll do my best to double check that we are not heading towards the Pearl specifically.
Yeah. I mean, you felt the ship shift, and you look up at the stars and the moon and realize that you're now heading in a northwesterly direction, which is towards Trovan City.
Perfect. Squonky, get some rest. Imiga, you have the helm. If anyone asks you your name, don't tell them that.
Okay.
I believe...
Pretty sure everybody knows my name on the ship, but okay.
I believe Catrus, Yogi, and possibly myself are under the influence of something or another.
And Squawky?
And Squawky.
No,
Squawky might be as well.
no. I mean, no.
I'm sorry.
Squawky's under some different.
I mean, that's what I.
But still under the influence of something.
And Yuki actually warned me not to give my name out. which I think is the only reason I'm giving semi-rational orders right now.
You're lucky he rolled so high to know what the Feywild was. Jeez. All of you are just like, hi, oh yeah, that's my name. Let's, all right, y'all go to no, except for Squawky. Squawky's like, I already got a brain fucker. I don't want another one.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Somebody's talking to Squawky's brain. Squawky's pulling out his guns, and he's gonna shoot somebody.
So, the rest of the night passes without event. Everybody who stays up, which I don't think anybody of the main crew is going to, so you guys get your long rest fully. When you wake up in the morning, you look around and you don't see any dolphins at all. Not the regular ones, not the weird pink glowy ones. It's almost like one of them getting shot made them just get out of Dodge.
But they don't want to hang out with us anymore.
No. Katris and Yoki still feel that, man, we should go to the Feywild. Seems cool. Squawky and Jack do not. Because Squawky shot the damn dolphin before it could try to talk to anybody else.
Do we get a long rest as well, the night crew? The two, Katris and I.
Well, so we'll say that you guys stay in bed, and you haven't quite gotten a long rest yet because you have slept for about 4 hours by the crack of dawn when the other guys wake up from their second half of the night's sleep. And now, I need one of you guys, one of you day crew people, to roll for the weather, so a D100.
Me. Oh.
77.
That means I get a roll for the Kraken.
77 is clear
Better
skies.
than me.
It's a very nice day out. And I need one of whoever didn't roll to roll a d20 for what happens today. 9. The day passes without issue. And so you know that in the morning you will probably be arriving at Trovan City. As you can, if you continue through the night, and Yoki and Katris wake up about 4 hours into the day, go outside, enjoy the sun, the sea breeze. It's just a very nice day.
For a brief period in the day, I'm gonna give Katris the helm to see if we end up changing course.
You know that you should go to the Feywild, but where are I don't see the dolphins. How do I follow them to the Feywild? So you're just like, well, I guess I'll maintain the course. Because you have no idea how to get there. No idea. And you only knew because you could follow the dolphins.
Okie dokes.
Yay.
So, back to the night crew.
Yeah.
And I need one of y'all to roll a d20 to see what happens during the evening. 4. Okay. You're sailing along, heading in the northwesterly direction towards Trovan City still. And suddenly Emiga lets out a shout and staggers away from the railing of the ship. And you guys turn and see as 2 creatures
Oh god.
come crawling over. 2 creatures come crawling over the railing, and you hear Sylar and what? Oh, you're in bed. Hold on. Imiga's up here. You're in bed. I'm just gonna set you in the water for now. Blood's in bed, but I need to heal him back up to full. Sylar and Salazar should be out. Squawky's in bed. Salazar and Sylar are down here. Blue, I need to click long rest on his character sheet. And I need to clear the turn order. All right. And you also hear from down below, Sylar and Salazar shout in alarm.
How
As
the heck did they get up
massive merfolk-looking, mutated merfolk-looking type creatures come crawling over the edge of the ship. And I need at least you two to roll initiative. Actually, all of you can roll initiative, but Squawky and Jack and Blood will be around later. See, you guys finally started rolling low, so the night stuff started happening.
Yay.
Initiative for these guys. Blood's token is in the water, because that's just where he's hanging out for now. And yeah. So, Squawky, you are currently asleep. Or you're rousing and waking, so your first turn is forfeit. Well, they get to go next. So they're gonna run. One of them's just gonna take an attack at Imiga. This one's going to rush up here. And let's see. Okay. It's going to try to bite you, Katris. 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
For 10 points of piercing damage as it sinks into your arm as you raise your arm in defense. And then it holds its harpoon out and tries to jab it at you. 19 to hit.
I'm gonna bring up shield.
Okay, shield, and it just deflects off the energy, and it just kind of gurgles at you. I'm not really good at making a gurgling sound. The other one's going to.
We're under attack from Murlocs.
Mutated massive Murlocs. Going to attack Imiga.
Menacingly making murder.
7 points of damage, and it's going to try to stab her with its harpoon. The 15 does hit for 7 points of damage. And she screams out in pain. So that's their turn. The two down below aren't technically engaged yet. Jack, it's your turn. And you're kind of waking up, so...
Yeah, I was gonna say I get skipped over the first turn, right?
You rush towards the door, and you're basically at the edge of the door.
Okay.
So you're like here. Yoki, it's your turn.
Step up to there and just take some shots.
Okay. 25 hits for sure.
Force cannon.
The 14 also hits. For 5 points of force damage.
A whole line of shots.
And it just staggers back. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Katris, your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna poke him with my short sword.
Okay.
This is all the way at the bottom.
Yep. You're just like, shh, and you slash at it. For 7 points, I guess it's piercing. You stab it.
And then no, because if I step back, he's just gonna follow me. I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay. Blood gets woken up by the shouts of alarm. He's underneath in his room currently. All right, Squawky, your turn. You're awake.
All right, Squawky is gonna move out into his kitchen.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please, sir.
Oh yeah,
You're good.
23.
Wow.
Less.
All right, so do I see that thing?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot it.
Okay. Oh yeah, 25 to hit for 7 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark and then shoot him again.
Okay.
Because order of operations and all that.
Yeah, 21 hits.
And then there's an extra 5 for the Hunter's Mark. Then I'm gonna tell Cianrath to eat him, sick him.
Okay. Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it's been a while
if that's your
since-
turn, then Sanrath takes his turn.
He's gonna run up and he's gonna bite him.
17 hits for 5 points of piercing damage. Anything else?
Nope, that's it for him.
It's the Marrow's turn again. This one, well, Imiga at the bottom of the order would have just tried to run away. And he's going to step over and attack Hyoki. He's going to try to bite down on the turtle. That's a miss for sure. He's going to stab you with its harpoon. 22 to hit.
Oh, he had to step away.
I'm going to assume it hit, but I'm going to move on to the other one that's attacking Catrus. It's going to bite you a 12 to hit.
Nope.
And it's going to stab you with its harpoon, 15 to hit.
Meats.
So no. It tries to bite you and just slams its face into the deck and stabs at you, and like it jams into your stomach. But like you just push it away because it runs into your kind of scaly hide from your dragon draconic ancestry. And then the two down below, one of them's one's going to attack Cyanrath. Try to bite the doggo, 8 to hit. Probably not.
Nope.
It's gonna harpoon it, 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
For 16 points of piercing damage. This one's gonna run up and just attack Sylar because he's in the way. 24 definitely hits for 12. Harpoon 13 does not hit. So 12 points of damage to Sylar. He hisses angrily. And so now it's Jack's turn. Jack, you are currently at the door to your quarters, and you have heard a kerfuffle.
25. All of the kerfuffling. Given that I would probably immediately only be able to see this one. I'm gonna sprint out towards it, and I'm gonna ready an action when blue gets into melee range. I will take a swing at that big guy.
Okay. Yoki, your turn.
I'm back. Sorry.
Okay.
How much damage did I take?
Take your 10 points of damage if you haven't already.
10. There we go. I will step to the side.
Yep.
And swing out with my cutlass.
12 does not hit.
Okay, and I'll take a shot with the force cannon at disadvantage.
Okay. 12 also doesn't hit. As it just goes off of its kind of scaly, fishy hide, and it slams into its chest, but you see that it doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
All right, Kate, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, no, I was gonna say, Nah, that's it. That'll do.
I'm gonna poke him again with my sword.
23 hits for 3 points of piercing damage.
Little damage at a time, whittle away at it. And I'm actually gonna move a little bit over this way so that if somebody comes to my rescue, I'll give him flanking.
It's Blood's turn. He comes busting out of his door, and he's like, "Ah, get it!" And since you were waiting for him to move into melee, your attack goes off first.
Yay! Advantage.
Oh, good.
Do you get sneak attack on a held action?
It's actually once per turn, not even once per round. So I can actually get it on my turn as a reaction and as a held action.
Okay.
If I wanted to ultra min-max.
20 points of damage?
Yeah.
As you stab it in the back. Because it turned to face Blood, it's like, it jerks a bit, and Blood just like comes out with his axe, just swinging.
No, Blue, no!
He slams his axe into the freaking ground and just like stuck there, and he's like, son of a gun! And as he tries to like pull it out, he can't. It's stuck.
Blue, stop cutting holes in my ship!
Sorry, Jack, I missed a damn big fish. Alright, Squawky, your turn.
Do I need to make the wisdom saving throw at the beginning of my turn or at the end of my turn? Beginning of my turn? Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's the opposite end.
Yep, you definitely become a shade.
Hey, I'm still attacking these things though.
Oh, good.
Go ahead and long rest the shade or however you heal it up. Cyan Wrath immediately goes, hi. Hides in this corner.
This poor doggo just getting tortured daily.
Only when he's in combat. He's a happy-go-lucky dragon doggo outside of combat, and he loves Squawky because Squawky's not stressed out and won't lose control. But go ahead and do yo thing.
I'll move there and start beating the shit out of this guy.
Okay, well, Hunter's Mark falls off, so, that's fun.
It's great.
22 hits for 11 points of damage. It's not quite dead yet. 23 to hit for 8 points of damage. That one explodes into fishy guts because he had 1 HP left from the first attack.
All of the
And then
guns.
I will use the rest of my movement
Are they
to just come up to
necrotic?
this thing.
fishes?
And that'll be it for my turn.
It's the Marrow's turn. The one down below saw this nasty-looking shade thing just eviscerate its buddy, so it's going to try to bite you. 18 to hit.
And 18 will hit.
9 points of piercing damage. He's going to stab you with his harpoon. 23 to hit for 9 points of piercing damage. Blood missed completely, so this one's going to turn and try to bite Jack because it stabbed him in the back. 11 to hit.
No.
He's going to stab you with his harpoon. Natural 20
Yes.
for 19 points of piercing damage.
I just minus 17. Ah, that works.
And then the last one's going to do the same thing to Catris. But with a natural 20, it tries to bite you, and you just like step to the side, and it smashes its snout into the deck, and it just like charges back. And its nose bleeding, this goopy, like greenish looking liquid, and it just like shakes its head. And that's the end of that one's turn. So Jack, it's back around to you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna stab it.
19 to hit for 18 points of damage. That's enough to kill it. You're just like, after it like stabs you with the harpoon, you're like, ow, you son of a, and just riposte straight through its like jaw up into its brain, and it just kind of staggers back and just falls into the ocean. That is my turn, guys. So he's just gonna hang out over here for now. Don't want to.
And I will spin around and go running up the stairs to try and save Katris.
Okay.
I guess I can bonus action take a chop with
You're offhand.
my S word.
24 for 3 points of piercing damage. Look, you're doing Katris style damage.
You're just poking him to death. It's fine.
It's- yeah,
Just poke him in the booty.
It is
Poke him in the booty.
less intense.
Okay. Yoki's turn.
Before I step to there, can I get a shot in on him?
Yeah.
Am I able to? I will.
They're tall, and you can see them above the railing. It's not a
I will
solid railing, so.
Just take a couple of shots in.
Okay.
That's a
19,
disadvantage.
Yeah, but we'll take the 19. 19 hits.
Oh, I know why.
6 points
Because
of
I was
piercing
close.
damage.
And force cannon.
'Cause, yeah, you were in melee. 17 also hits for 12 points of force damage. Do you want to push him?
Yes, please.
Yeet.
So you're like, and it staggers back, still kind of bleeding from its nose and holding its face.
We'll stay put for
Anything?
now.
All right, Katris, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move so I still give him flanking.
The build that I was doing
Well,
last night.
When Jack
The one I was telling you
scoots
about.
closer, it'll still be flanking.
Yeah, 10 points of piercing damage. It's not quite dead because you've just been nickel and diming it.
That's okay. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. It's Blood's turn, and he's like, "Oh, that one's so far away." 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. He's just going to sprint. 5, 10, 15, 30. He's kind of standing, straddling the helm.
The rudder.
All right, Squawky, your turn.
Squawky's
Sylar.
got another fish.
Sylar ran away. Salazar's hiding because they're not fighting these guys with you. Yeah, 23 points
there
of
we go.
necrotic as you just smash your fist into it. Uh, 22 to hit for 8 more. Just boom, boom.
And then I would like to use my bonus action to try and choke the damn thing. I need a con save.
On save, 1 second. 12.
Damn. The DC is 12.
No.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, it's their turn. This one is just gonna go after Katris because he's the one who's done the most damage to it. Natural 20 for 11
Oh.
points of piercing damage with a bite. And then stab with the harpoon, 8 to hit. So
Nope.
after he's smashing its face, it's all pissed off and it just bites you on the shoulder and then slams its harpoon into the deck between your feet as he's kind of still a little dazed from bonking his nose. The other one's going to just try to keep whacking it, the shade that's beating the crap out of it. 25 to hit for 10 points of damage.
Yeah, I will use Shadow Absorb to try and get rid of some of that damage.
Take 9 points of damage.
Oh, damn.
At the end of your turn, Squawky, you were supposed to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You want me to make one real quick?
Yeah. No. And so he's gonna 13. I don't think hits with the harpoon.
No, it does not.
That's their turn. Jack, it's your turn.
I'll save you, Katris.
Yeah, 22. Yep. I mean, yeah, you eviscerated. It had 4 HP left. You're just like, yeah, it's just
Yes.
through the back with the sword and just pull up and just split it along its back. And it's blood and goo, and the green goo you saw coming out of its face is its blood, and it just sprays everywhere.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I hear the sounds of combat coming from below.
Yeah, you hear the shouts of terror and the roars of anger from both the Shade and the Marrow down there.
Sorry, where did we establish the stairs were? Are they like adjacent to my cabin door?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. That's just, I guess like a bonus action dash. So it'd be another like 30. I'll just stop just out of poking distance. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Yoki, it's your turn.
Go up next to, hey, what's up, Ugo? What's his face?
I can get to about there.
Okay.
And then I will take a shot. We're being like eyeing the Shade, obviously warily.
Yeah. 11 does not hit.
Oh, no.
11 does not hit. A bullet hits the side of the ship. You follow it in the same shot with your force cannon, and it splinters the wood a little bit.
Just some more repairs I got to do.
You're gonna have to fix that later.
Alright, Katris, your turn.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stay put.
Okay. You want to take control of the helm?
I was going to, but Blue is straddling it. I don't want my hands anywhere near his junk.
You grabbed the wrong peg. Hang on.
Like,
Something.
he just takes a step back. He's like, sorry, Katris, you can take
okay.
the wheel.
Okay, thanks, Blue. I appreciate it.
Alright, Squawky, your turn.
I could have sworn there was only 8 spokes on this wheel, and now there's 9.
No.
At 27, yeah, like, you just smash your freaking shadow fist right through its chest, opening a gaping hole, and it looks down, and you pull it out, and it just falls to the ground. Anything else?
You just hear Yoki go, oh, thank the sea.
That'd be it.
Okay.
Since I don't have to attack my friends.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, now I do have to attack them.
No, you're still a Shade. It's the Marrow's turn, though.
Which one?
Yeah, they're all.
Yeah, I was about to say which one. The 4 that were on the ship are dead. Oh.
Ah,
2 more
shit.
come crawling up onto the ship. This one runs over to take on Blue. This one goes to beat up Katris. It's a wave combat! Bite on Katris. 25 to hit for 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh, jeez.
Stabby with the harpoon. 12 to hit. No.
Yep.
Bite on Blued. 16 does not hit him. You stab with the harpoon. 21 does, though, for 13 points of damage to Blued. So it's Jack's turn again.
You know
You hear shouts from above again.
You know your shadowy unholiness. Usually by now you'd transfer. Oh, that's why you're still a Shade. There's. Actually, I want to go there. So there's 30. Can I like leap the banister to here with my.
You want to climb up? What?
Just jump onto the bottom of the stairs. Like, not the banister, the stair railing, just to jump to the bottom steps. So I don't have to go around it.
Confused. Wait, where?
Right here.
Oh, yeah. That's easy enough. It's not very high.
And then go up the stairs. That should be good with my bonus action dash.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab it.
20 to hit for 24 points of damage.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yoki, your turn.
I'm gonna say to the shade. I'm gonna be like, you're good down here, and then literally just peg it straight up. So maybe 10, 15,
Okay, so I was like, no, I'm not. I'm stuck.
30.
Okay.
Am I able to shoot, or is that he just a little bit too far back?
He's a little too far back. They both would have about half cover where they're at, which is just +2 to their AC. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
I'll try anyway. I'll try for this one.
14 does not hit with the half cover, so you hit the like railing.
Try with the force cannon. Fuck.
Well, at least if anything,
Consistent.
you are consistent. All right, it's Catrus's turn.
Oh, perfect timing. All right, let's go give Jack some flanking. And we'll poke him again.
So you got to go one more. That also gives
Doesn't-
you flanking too.
Oh, yeah. I'll roll again.
We're not giving you more damage, but you will get the 5 damage from the first attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to be on the safe side, I am going to consume one of my potions of healing. So that was 2d4
+2.
plus 2. Okay.
Yeah, it's
7.
plus the number of dice that you roll.
Okay, cool.
So a greater is 4d4 plus 4. Superior is 64 plus 6.
I see. That'll be my turn.
That's Blood's turn. He's just gonna start to wail on this marrow in front of him. Oops, that's not the right character sheet. There we go. 26 for 17 points of slashing. 26 for 18 points of slashing for 35 points of damage as he just blood and guts flying. Yeah, that's all he's gonna do for now. So Squawky, your turn.
I'm gonna go there, and then can I hit that one with the smash?
It's a weird up-down scenario, so since you're like down, I would say not quite. Because it's
All right.
basically like 10 feet up and 5 feet over.
All right, then I will throw some shadows at him.
Not 13 does not hit. 25 hits. Natural 20. Okay.
And then I will have him use my bonus action to try and choke the shit out of him.
Okay.
I need that con save. Eventually, that will work. One day, that'll work.
21. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. It's their turn. This one's going to, since Jack stabbed it in the back for a lot more damage than Catrus did, it's going to turn around and try to bite Jack. But it's going to miss and just like snap its jaws down onto the freaking the railing, and you hear its teeth just snap as it breaks off some of the teeth in its mouth, and it just rears back in pain. The other one's going to just try to beat the crap out of Blood. 21 definitely hits Blood for 7 piercing. 11 does not. So it bites onto Blood's arm, and he's like, "Get off!" and hits it with the butt of his axe, and then it tries to and it's rearing back from that and tries to stab its harpoon out, and just it pings off of Blood's chest piece since he wears a breastplate, and Blood takes 7 total. And Jack, it's your turn.
Oh boy, more stabbing.
Okay.
This time with advantage.
Yeah, I mean, you just jump up off the railing, one boot off the railing, and just right through the back of its neck and down, like through its spine, out of its chest with your short sword, and just and it splats to the ground, a pile of fish guts and goop.
Yeah. Actually, and we'll give Blood some flanking.
Okay.
I'll bet my turn.
Anything else? All right, go to your turn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action in case I see anything else climb on the ship, because there's not a
Okay.
great deal I can do.
Catrus, your turn.
Oh, gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Finally.
14. Yep, for 10 points of damage, and so you just and it freezes it, and it just it's frozen there.
Oh, yes. I finally finished something off.
Yay!
Anything else?
Oh, no, I guess I'll go take the helm again.
It's Blood's turn, and he just like sits down on the deck, and he's like, "Ugh, these things are annoying." Squawky, your turn.
Is Squawky still Oogie Toogie? Yeah, I'll just stand there and then make my wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Hey, I'm finally
Hey.
back to fucking
Yay.
Squacky.
You broke out of it. Yeah, you're back to Squacky. Where did I put Squacky?
Squacky.
Put him in the ocean somewhere. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
But wait, there's more.
So Yoki, you had saved or held your action to fire if something came on, so it climbs up and so you get to make a shot with disadvantage. Oh yeah, that hits for 11 points of damage. But now you shot it. Now it's going to bite you and stab you. 23 to hit for 6 points of piercing damage.
Does.
18 to hit
It's
for 14 points of piercing damage.
oof.
Yoki's not looking great. This one's going to just go after this closest target, which is Squawky. 19 to hit.
Yes, 19 hits.
7 points of piercing damage. 12 to hit.
No, 12 does not hit.
So it just like bites Squawky as he turns back into himself, realizing that like he's suddenly above deck, and he's like, "God damn it!" And it bites him, and then tries to stab you, and you're just like, no!" All right, Jack, your turn.
Sorry, for clarification, because it's a reaction to use my held action, isn't it?
Yes.
That's right, yeah.
Do I have to make a check to yeet off the railing?
No. I mean, you can roll an acrobatics check. If you roll a natural one, I'll laugh as you fall on your face.
Doing it.
Break your ankles.
No more roll. I am so nimble.
You just leap off. I mean, an 8 would still be pretty good, but a natural 1, it's a natural 1.
Cool. Bonus action dash. As I roll, come up, go sprinting towards the dude. And take a stab.
Yeah, 23 hits for 19 points of damage. I assume you're keeping track of like your temporary hit points and absorbing
Yeah,
those.
I rolled a 4 at some point somewhere along the way, so it's just been stuck at that.
Go, gotcha. I just didn't know how much you'd been hit since you're at 15.
Yeah, I haven't been. Yeah.
All right, Yoki, your turn. There's a marrow that just climbed up and right in your face and bit you.
It did at that.
Yeah, roll that 4.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Yeah, there it is.
At
At
2nd level.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You heal 11. Rolled a 2 and a 4. Not great.
And then I know it's a disadvantage, but I'm going to use a force cannon on this one. Try and knock it off.
12 does not hit.
It's me.
All right, Catrice, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast a twinned ray of frost, one at each of them.
Lude's like, oh, why are you leaving the helm? Who
I
was
can
that
reach
one
it. The one on the port side. And that one's at the one starboard.
They both hit. So you're just like shooting out beams of frost.
Looking pretty cool up there on the half deck. Like, yeah.
For deck.
Yep, and that's my turn.
The half of a half deck.
I know there's 2 blue tokens, but his health was bothering me and not updating. So, he's gonna come over here and take a swing at this one on the edge of the ship. 24 to hit for 17 points of slashing damage. So he just he lops the head of it off, and it just tumbles back into the water. Whoosh. He used what? 10 feet of movement to get there? 5, 10, 15, 20. He can get right up to the other one, but he can't do anything else. So Squawky, it's your turn.
Squawky will take out his short sword and start fucking swinging.
Uh, 11 does not hit. 16 does hit for 9 points of piercing damage. Shit. Anything
Take that, you bitch. Nope, that'll be it.
It's his turn, and he's going to just go after Squawky because Squawky's done the most damage to him. 22 to hit for 12 points of piercing damage,
Yeah.
and 19 to hit for 9 more points of piercing damage. Technically, Cyanrath is awake again. He's just cowering down below decks.
Yeah, I gotta figure out. I gotta remember to do something with him.
And that's his turn. So Jack, it's your turn.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy. Uh-huh. Stabby.
Stab.
13 does not hit.
No! Fine, I'll
13
take
hits.
an offhand swing at him.
It's his armor.
Aw.
11 does not hit.
Ha-ha!
You're just like, oh. I'm a one-hit wonder who can't hit once. Anything else for
Yeah, that was my disappointing turn.
Yoki? Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move to there.
You notice that everybody except for Blue is looking pretty beat up. Just so you know,
Oh,
they're all looking pretty bloody. Just so you're aware.
That's 15. Yeah, I'll step up to there. I'm gonna grab Jack's butt and cure wounds. Just give me a little whoop,
Good
whoop.
game.
We're throwback to
Cure
our last
wounds
campaign.
level 1. Boink.
11 points of healing. Rolled better that time.
That's so much better.
Then
Turn.
is it anything to fire through between these? Because that looks like quite a tight gap there.
No, your teammates stand out of the way.
Okay, if that's the
Teammates
case,
do
then
not require do not make obstruction. Enemy models make obstruction. So if you're trying to shoot someone behind him, they'd have cover from their friend in front of them.
that makes
So
sense.
your
Then I
teammates
will.
are they're standing to the side watching you shoot past them.
Then I will first cannon.
17 for 4 points of damage, and it pushes him away. No
It's my
attack
turn.
of opportunity for Jack because
Yeah.
you're forced movement. Forced movement. Anything else for Yoki?
That is me.
Katris, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna come over here. And I'm gonna ray of frost his butt.
Okay.
Oh,
Mm.
No,
no.
you're not.
Well, all your teammates are in front of you, so roll a d4, please. 1 is Squawky, 2 is Blue, 3 is Jack, and 4 is Yoki.
3 it is.
Great.
4, Yoki, you take 12 points of cold damage as Katris fires off a ray of frost and just slams into you, and you're like, oh, brr.
Wait. I can wait.
Seriously.
I can recast it as an empowered spell, and I
And
might
hit
be able to roll
Yoki
less
again.
damage.
You're empowering it?
Yeah, so it's possible. It could be less damage. No, let's not worry about it. I don't want to risk it.
Point of reference, you
Spend
just
one
see.
sorcery point to reroll the number of damage dice up to your charisma modifier. You must use the new rolls.
Oh yeah, my charisma modifier's 4. Let's not risk that. Okay, never mind.
You would just reroll damage, both damage
Yeah.
dice, because you rolled max damage. Oh no, you didn't. You rolled pretty good though.
Yeah.
Max damage is 16. It'd be funny if you did roll 16, because then you would knock his ass out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yoki,
let's not.
Yoki is looking beat to shit.
Everybody on the crew is looking pretty beat, except Blue's alright.
Sorry, Yoki.
And that
Just
ends
like,
your
oh no!
turn if you had other
Empower.
plans.
No.
I mean, the
no.
natural one basically ends your turn anyway, so I wouldn't let you empower the spell.
Ah, okay.
So Blue's turn, and he's gonna just go in hacking. He's like, "Get off of our ship!" Oh, that's God. I keep clicking on the wrong character sheet. 10 does not hit though. 12 also doesn't hit. Good Lord, Blue. Just shoot. And the giant creature's like, no. All right, Squawky, your turn.
Yeah, Squawky's just gonna start swinging.
16 does hit. For 9 points of damage. The 13 does not hit.
Yep, and that'll be Squawky's turn.
Okay, it's his turn. He's still gonna bite and go after Squawky. 25 to hit for 7 points of piercing damage. And 19 to hit for 11 points of piercing damage.
Oh, well, Squawky's unconscious.
Alright, Squawky's unconscious. His body falls to the ground. I just deleted your token, so now you're not on the turn list. Can you roll again? Just select the shade token. That's close enough. I don't even need to change it. You're still top of the order. Okay. Why did it move the marrow down? Jack should have gone before the marrow in the first place, but it had already auto-sorted it to whatever. Jack's after the marrow. You have to attack your teammates because you fell unconscious, and the shade took over.
Sweet. Wait, is it the Shade's turn?
No, that was the marrow hitting you. So it still has its it harpooned you too. So now it's Jack's turn. You see Squawky like fall down and then like his body just stand up, but like it looks like Squawky's unconscious, but the shade is around him.
Oh boy. Problems for later.
19 hit. Yep. Yeah, you just split it up. You swing at it like from the groin area all the way up through its chin and just open it from groin to chin, and it's gone.
Okay, problems for now. Is the shade tall enough to hit from upstairs?
Yeah.
Do we know that the shade is likely to attack us?
You're not sure. I think this is the first time he's gone unconscious and the shade has taken over.
We obviously know the shade
is the
can attack us. We just don't necessarily know whether it will.
Yeah.
Is the shade at max health or?
Yeah, it's at max health every time it comes back. This is the only way it can come back twice in the same combat.
Ah.
Is if
Squawky,
Squawky
stop
takes
getting
back over
knocked
and
out.
falls unconscious. Yeah.
All right, Shady Boy, you can let Squawky go now. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Yoki's turn.
I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay.
At second level. Hoping
Okay.
for something good.
That's pretty good. 16's pretty good. So 5 and a 6.
And then I'm gonna step back here.
Okay.
Just keep my eye on the shade.
Catrus, your turn.
I am going to come here and man the helm, and I'm just gonna tell the shade, hey, combat's over. We defeated everybody. Think it's a good idea if you take a rest.
All right, it's Blue's turn, and he's gonna ready an action to chop the shade if it does anything aggressive. So now it's the shade's turn. So you need to attack your
All right.
teammates. I would like you to roll 1d2. Jack is 1, Blue is 2.
I was going to attack Jack because the shade knows he has a magic weapon, and the shade does have a 12 in intelligence. And I'm resistant to slashing and piercing from non-magical attacks. So
Yep.
Blue isn't that scary. Jack is very scary. He has magic weapons.
Also,
That's
pretty
fair.
sure Ugatoa hates me.
That probably too. So
Ugatoa
let's-
hates everyone.
Oh, you
Let's beat the
lied.
shit out of Jack.
But Jack mostly because he's going in the wrong direction. Take 10 points of necrotic.
Ow.
15, get past your armor?
No.
Damn,
That
that
one
was
was a heavier
17
hit.
points of
Yeah.
damage. And then, hey Jack, you want to make me a Constitution saving throw?
He's trying to choke your ass.
This guy's like. I need to uncanny dodge your first attack.
So half damage? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god damn it. So 25.
No health.
Give it a second. Constitution save.
Yeah, con save.
He makes it.
Damn.
Aha!
He really wanted to get some BDSM on Jack.
Jeez.
Really wanted to get some, choke kink going on.
You done?
That's it.
Well, wait, there's more.
Ah, fuck berries.
But wait, there's more! This one's gonna run up to Catrus. This one's just gonna attack Blue because he's there. Catrus. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Harpoon. 25 to hit for 11 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, fuck.
And then the other one's going to attack Blued with a bite. 19 hits him for 5 points of piercing damage. Harpoon does not, so he bites him for a little bit. Sorry. Back up. Blued was holding an action until the shade did something aggressive, so he's going to slash at you twice. 19 to hit
19 will hit.
for 19 points of slashing damage, reduced to half. And then 16 to hit? No, he has advantage because Jack's up there. 17 to hit
17 will hit.
for 18 points of slashing damage. He might not have a magical weapon, but he does pretty intense damage.
He'll take out
brute
some pretty
fighter.
good chunk.
Yeah. That extra D4 of damage on every attack is pretty nice. Yoki, you didn't say you were saving an action, right? You were just keeping an eye on him. Oh, you
Yeah,
healed.
I used
sorry.
my action for healing, yeah.
Right. Okay. Jack, your turn. The shade just tried to beat the crap out of you and choke you, and there's 2 more marrow that have popped up on deck.
Hey, there's new targets. No? Okay. All right. Well, gonna be
Well,
that
Blood
way.
was holding. So Blood was holding his action to swing at the shade. If that happened before the marrow came on deck.
Yeah, no,
So-
but now I'm talking to the shade.
talking
But
to
the shade probably does not change its focus from me when I mentioned the marrow. So I'm like, okay, well, then I'll stab you in your stupid face.
23 to hit for 21 points of damage.
Uh,
Oh, sorry, you don't take the
19?
necrotic. 19 points of damage. But keep track. You have been hit. You have been hit 3 times this turn, so keep that in mind for when you save, because you will save again.
I rolled out on the first one.
Well, you take 4 points of piercing damage from his offhand attack.
Woo! I found his eyeball.
Both of his weapons are magical, so you take full damage. But you've also been hit 4 times, so you will save. Your body will just fall unconscious again.
Alright,
At
so
the end
it's
of your next
4
turn.
hits, so the DC is 14.
Yeah, right now.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yoki, your turn.
Step up to here and take some shots at this one next to Blood.
Okay.
First. Yikes.
14 points of damage.
And then force cannon. Oh,
Wow! Look at you! Double
Wow.
crits. It's not dead, but
Nice.
it pushes it back like here. It's right on the edge of the ship still.
getting fucking sick of these fish.
Pretty sure Jack's getting sick of the shade that keeps stabbing him in his turn.
Never goes away.
I'm assuming you're done. Or you
That
wanna
is
move?
my turn, yeah. No, that's my turn.
Okay. Katris, your turn. There's
I'm
another
gonna
fish
poke
man.
him with the sword.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
22 hits for 5 points of piercing damage.
Poke him. Okay.
Death by
And
1,000
then-
cuts.
Stay put.
It's Blood's turn. He's going to. He saw Yoki just obliterate this guy, so he's going to step over
him a
and
kick.
try to kill that thing first. But he misses with the first attack. Hits with the second attack and does just chop it right in half as it falls into the water, teetering on the edge. And that's his. You know what? He's got it. He might as well use it. He's going to use Second Wind. Wow, that's twice in a row that he's rolled a 10.
Nice.
For 15 HP's back. All right, it's the Shade's turn.
Hey, Jack, I'm beating shit at you again.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm using uncanny
no.
dodge.
Okay. That's 24 points in necrotics, so you take 12.
Okay, cool. Ow!
20 to hit for 15 more.
I go down.
Okay, Jack's down.
Oof.
And then I will turn around and try and choke Blood.
Okay. Blue's fine.
Damn.
He's got a +6 on his con save.
Someday your choke will come, but not today.
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, minus however many attacks that you took.
I think it's at 14 because I took 4 attacks. Darn.
Darn. Marrow's turn. It's gonna bite Katris. Oh, but it's
Okay.
going to slam its face into the freaking ground again as it tries to bite you and give itself a bloody nose and like a mild concussion. And its turn's over. So Jack, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
No, you're good.
Oh man, I almost critical success.
Yoki.
Yeah. I will.
You're standing far enough back on the deck that this guy wouldn't get cover.
Oh, he
but
wouldn't get
you're
cover.
Also out of your, you're also out of your flintlock range. So
Yeah, so I'm gonna Can I shoot flintlock him? Yeah, I'm gonna flintlock
Yep.
the shade.
23 to hit for 9 points of piercing damage, and his pistol is
Magical.
So
And then force cannon the little fish critter.
Okay.
Not little, big fish critter.
get him off Katris, so Katris can use a spell this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just gonna have to shout. Just gonna have to leave it there for now.
All right, Katris, your turn.
Okay, well, let's cast. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife. Wait, let me make sure that's what I actually want to do. See, I was this whole time making other plans, but since I can now cast a spell, I wasn't quite ready.
That's fine.
Actually, no, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost. It makes more sense with just the one target.
I don't know who you were aiming at, but it misses both targets. So
Yeah, I was aiming at the fish.
Kate just didn't know who they were aiming at.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that'll be my turn.
All right,
Actually, you know
Blue's
what?
turn.
I gotta move away because I am very, very hurt.
Okay.
Oh, like what? Behind my body?
Well, just out of
Pick
SWAT
Jack up as a
range.
shield.
Blue's like, get off the captain. He's just gonna wail on your ass. He doesn't have advantage, so the 11 doesn't hit. Also, the 11 doesn't hit.
Blue?
Well, now he's pissed, so he's gonna action surge. Miss again.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
Blue.
Wow, that's a fucking turn. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else. That's it.
Yeah, that,
All right.
that was a lot of damage too.
Yeah.
He sucks.
All right, well, Blood's the next target, so
Okay.
I'm a smash.
Yeah, 16 points of necrotic. And 12 points of necrotic.
And then yeah, I'll try and choke him. Or,
Okay.
Yeah. Or no, I'll choke Katris because you already threw that one. So that fails that, so he'll take 6. Yep, and that's my turn.
Make a wisdom saving throw, please. Minus however times you got hit.
I didn't get hit once.
I hit you, didn't I?
Miraculously.
I hit you with a flintlock.
Yeah, you got shot once
Hey.
by Yoki.
Well, I
But-
mean, there's a
Yeah, the
21.
21 makes it. So the shade poofs. Squawky's back. I gotta get his token back out.
Now we've got 2 unconscious people.
Who is also at 0, lying on the deck now.
You best
Do you
believe
want me to make a
Squawky
death
is
saving throw?
second.
No, that was the end of your turn. So it's the Marrow's turn. Well, it was gonna go after the shade, but now it's gonna go after Katris. 16 to hit.
I'm gonna bring up a shield.
Okay. And 20 to hit?
Thankfully, I have this shield, so it meets it.
Okay, so you're good. Jack, make a death saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
Good.
Still good.
2 successes. Yoki's turn.
Okay, if I run over to here, it helps if you select the right thing. If I run over to here, can I shoot at?
Yep.
I will force cannon.
15 hits for 9 points of damage.
And I will follow in.
Now you're at a weird angle where it has.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to get up. Can I action dash?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just use
Yeah,
my
you can
action
use
to
your
get
action to dash. Yeah.
up. Let's get to there.
Okay.
That
Okay,
is
it's your
my turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop my last healing potion.
Okay.
Six. And I'm gonna have to stay put unless I want an attack of opportunity, so I will stay here.
Use your action for anything?
Oh, so healing potions, is that bonus action then?
Yeah, on yourself.
Oh, okay.
Or even on a teammate if you're feeding it to them.
Can I ready an action so that if it attacks me, I can react with it? Does it work that way?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna ready my action.
Okay. Blue's turn. He's gonna go there. Gonna not bonus action, but action dash. And he can't do anything else. Or actually, from here? Yeah, he'll fire his blunderbuss somewhat close to it. So it takes 8 points. 8 points of piercing damage. As his shotgun goes off. Alright, Samaro's turn.
It's Squawky's turn. Squawky
Squawky's
goes after
turn.
Blue.
Squawky, make a death saving throw. Success.
Ooh.
Samaro's turn. It's gonna just keep going after Katris. So Katris, go ahead and use your reaction to whack it in the face. Nope.
Fuck me.
No.
Your short sword goes flying off the ship.
Not again.
15 to hit on the bite.
Nope.
21 to hit
Oh.
on the harpoon.
Okay, it does hit.
8 points of piercing damage. It was just shitty, rusty short sword you stole from a undead guy anyway.
I know, but losing 2 swords to the ocean is embarrassing.
At least you didn't keep the enchanted sword.
Oh, for real. Oh, God.
All right, Jack, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Oh boy. Here we go, guys. Yay, I
Hey,
stabilize.
you wake up. You stabilize with 1 hit point.
Do I get the hit point back? I guess normally I wouldn't. Unless you roll a nat 20, you just stabilize at 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're unconscious and stable. Sure. All right, Yoki, your turn.
I am gonna cure wounds. Jack, first level.
Yoki's turning into like the full-time healer. That's all
For
he
real.
uses his spells for.
Yep.
All right, Jack, you get 7 HP.
And then
Thank you.
at disadvantage, I will fire my force cannon at the.
You're not at disadvantage. He's not within 5 feet of you.
Oh, okay. Even better. Boom. Nope.
It doesn't hit though. All right, Katris, your turn.
Sorry, I'm gonna
Well, shit.
movement.
Oh, okay.
Punch it.
I've got a dagger.
I think you're better off shooting your spells at freaking disadvantage.
Well, the dagger. I'll poke him.
4 points of piercing damage from a dagger. You're like, shit, well, here we go. Down to the last thing.
If I lost this too, I'd quit. I'd flip a table and quit.
Alright. Well, it's Blute's turn. He's going to move into flanking with Katris and just try to kill it. 23 to hit for 18 points of slashing damage. How do I want to do this? All right. He just takes his axe and just cuts it straight through the back of its head, splitting it completely in half, right down the middle, through its crotch, and it just falls into 2 pieces. And that is the end, because you were supposed to fight 10 of them in waves, and that was the 10th one. It just got real interesting when Squawk started fucking killing people.
I had 5 hit points left, you guys.
Blute had 25. He wasn't looking much better.
I was
And you had
bouncing
2
around
unconscious people at the same time.
2 or 3 at one point.
My headcanon is now whenever Katris gets in melee, they just start
And they've got butterfingers, so the buttons keep going flying.
Who was it who mentioned the whole bandolier of axes? That's what I need.
Just mush a long sword over each shoulder, one on each hip. Pull the Geralt and use two over one shoulder.
Why does he have two swords? Does he tend to lose one of them?
Alright, does anybody want to save Squawky, or is he still rolling death saves?
Oh,
I'm gonna nurse my own wounds.
I don't have any health potions. I've got nothing.
You could try to make a medicine check and stabilize him, but
I
gets
cure
he gets
wounds
healed
and-
by the designated healer of the party, Yoki.
Yoki.
Can I respec as cleric?
If you really wanted to not play Artificer,
I
would let you
really-
switch,
I
but
really want to
I
play
know you
Artificer.
Really like Yoki. It's just
I
like
want
it
to
feels
play it.
depressing because Squawky also can heal. The problem is he's currently possessed and cursed.
Yeah.
Half the time he spends as a monster's trying to hurt us and not help us.
Yep.
Yes, exactly. He always wakes up and he's like, "Oh shit," and starts healing people. But by that time, it's over. But Squawky, you wake up and you're like, "Oh, son of a bitch."
Squawky wakes up, looks around, and goes, "Oh fuck! Did it happen again? What happened?"
As I healed him though, just for a bit of flavour, I held my gun pointed at him just in case, because obviously last time he went down, he popped straight back up as the shade. So I'm just like, heal.
Oh yeah.
Squawky's just gonna kind of look around and go, "Are they finally all gone?
Aye, they're all gone.
Does anybody need healing?"
Oh,
Aye,
What
just about
runs
all
over
of
and he's
us.
like, "Squawky, we need to have a chat."
Yeah,
And Squawky just sit there and go, "Yeah."
we needed to
That's
have a
it.
chat after the last island, but it disappeared, so we couldn't exactly maroon you there.
I thought about it.
And he just stomps off to his quarters, irritated, because he was at like 50 hit points, and then Shade hit him for half his health. All right, well, combat's over.
You know, it's really fun doing a shit ton of damage. The only downside is it feels really shitty doing it to all your friends.
All right.
okay, man. Night shift has had too much adventures today.
Well,
Yeah,
at least
you finally started rolling low. You were all blaming day shift for everything.
Yeah.
You guys were
Night Shift
leading the
hasn't-
charmed life of rolling high. But the dice said nay. But, it's at the break of dawn. You can see Trovan City.
we made it.
I'm gonna walk over to Caterus and take out my cutlass and go. Just in case. I swear, if you throw this overboard, you're going next.
Free piece of gear was like a complete
All right. Well,
tokens.
I won't fight because we're almost to Trovan City, right? So I'll be like, okay, I'll buy a new one in Trovan City. I promise.
And a few backups for below deck.
I'm just gonna make some sort of
Stashed all over the ship.
elastic cord like you'd have on a surfboard, just tied to your wrist. So if you let go,
Oh,
It's
gee.
a freaking
Just-
Wiimote.
pull it back. Yeah.
I mean, it's actually
Okay.
not a bad idea.
Well, God, we finally made it. Let me open the Trovan City document. All right. So you are sailing up to Trovan City. Trovan City is a city on Lippole Isle. It is the center of commerce in the Dusverian Strait. The Ukrainian Empire has a strong presence here, and as you sail up, you can see their warships are stationed here. There are 4 different man-of-wars. One is a first-class ship of the line. That ship holds 122 cannons. And as you get closer, you see the name of the ship is Harmon's Bane. The second ship that you see is a third-class ship of the line, and it has 60 guns on it. And the fourth ship is a 5th-class ship of the line. The 3rd-class ship of the line is called Light's Grace. And there's a 5th class ship of the line, which is called Harmony, which holds 36 guns, and the 6th class ship of the line, Gallant Finder, which holds 20 guns. So a ridiculous amount of firepower here. You see a smattering of other merchant vessels, none of which catch your eye except for one. And it's not a merchant vessel. You see Juniper falling. Docked at
made
this
it!
dock here.
But did they get arrested?
And you guys would know, because you have been pirates on the Strait for a while, that the leader of the Imperial fleet, his name is High Admiral Graham Lindor. Now, he's a human male who's 56 years old. Second in command his name is Captain Orville Suvanorn, and he's an elven male.
Sorry, what's the leader again? My writing's slow.
His name is Graham Lindor. And Captain Orville Suvanorn is the captain of Harmon's Bane, but it's the flagship of Admiral Lindor. So the hierarchy means that when Lindor is on board, he's in charge, but then Captain Suvanorn it's his ship when he's in charge when the Admiral's not around. Yeah, so you guys are sailing up under the guise of Jester's Folly, I believe, is the name of your merchant persona.
Yes.
Flying the flag of the Empire, I think, is what you said you were going to do.
Yes. Did we get a long rest after that last combat? It probably won't matter, but
Negative,
okay.
because it was the nighttime attack, and you woke up. I mean, the 2 people on the night crew, on the day crew, yeah. So Jack and Squawky would go back to sleep for the rest of the night and get a long rest.
Yay.
The 2 on the day crew or night crew would not have had a chance to sleep yet because you got here right at the dawn.
Cool. Wide awake, feeling refreshed. And sailing into port.
Yeah, you guys know that the docks are regulated quite heavily here. The Empire has a pretty strong military presence, obviously, with their fleet but also just military around the city as guards and as protection. You sail up, and you dock at the docks, and I will show you what you are looking at ish. So, frame of reference. The itty bitty little ship at the bottom is you guys.
Uh-huh.
The first rate ship of the line is this one.
Ooh.
Stationed here. The other 2 that you see are just other merchant ships that are here. And this is the dock district of Trovan City.
Nice.
Have we been here before?
Go ahead and roll a d20. Each of you. Catris, no. Jack, yes. Yoki, yes. Squawky, no.
I got home away from home.
That would be Broken Heights.
I got it.
can't crit success on something that's a 50-50 chance on whether you've been here or not.
Oh, it's not just
It wasn't a skill check. It was just whether or not you had been here before.
like how long have we been here in the past? A vacation or two, or like a
Mostly
summer
you
home
spent a lot
here.
of time on the ship with
would make
while
sense.
on the Reaper, while Captain and First Mate did a lot of the business.
Well, I guess the four of us could go do some business. I will take care of the paperwork on the dock. Trying to decide if I would want Catrus do that. Should Catrus do that? Catrus.
Take care of the what on the dock?
Just paperwork. Providing the
paperwork.
documentation that, yeah, we are who he says we is.
I don't know, but I would probably have to pay the fees out of the coffers, however much those are.
Yeah, I mean, as you're sitting there, you hear, "Oh, hail the ship!" And you look down and you see a dwarven male, middle-aged, he's wearing a nice sailor suit jacket over light tan pants. His beard is relatively short for a dwarf, and he keeps his hair in a man bun.
Hail there. And good morning.
You have anything to declare?
Outside of baseball, what would be the normal practice for this?
Outside of what?
Outside of baseball, sorry. Outside of the game, what would be the normal practice for declarations when making?
Oh.
I mean, if you're hauling goods, I don't think you guys are hauling anything right now.
No, all we have is
you're at least-
supplies.
Your standard response would be like, here to pick up a load as a merchant. Sort of.
Okay.
Because you don't have anything to declare. You'd be like, you're telling them,
'Cause we're not-
the dock master, that you're here to retrieve supplies as a merchant.
Okay. Here to pick up supplies, nothing to declare.
All right. Well, the dock here at the ship, the fee is 10 gold. And that's for the entirety of your stay. One time fee.
target.
Cool.
Because most of the time, ships don't just stay here. They're
Just
here to
move
pick
in.
up stuff and move on.
I feel like just based on this, I would be the one to handle the paperwork and then because I'm assuming we get some sort of permit that allows us to dock here again in the future.
Uh,
Because the gold was the gold one time.
To some extent.
yeah, the gold is each time you dock here.
Oh, each time
It's-
you dock. Oh, never
It's a
mind.
fee for tying your ship up at the dock. What do you say to 3 shillings? And we forget the name. It's
Yeah,
a shilling to tie your boat up here at the dock.
Gosh, that's been a hot minute.
Yeah, Catrus, if you wouldn't mind paying, it's fine, gentlemen.
Would,
All right, I'll give him
would
toll.
Jack and I
10
know
gold.
who this person is, or is it just a generic staff member? He's not like someone
I mean,
particular.
I wouldn't say that you've seen him before. So, Catrus, you pay the man?
Yes, I do.
He's like, well, welcome to Trovan City. Can I have your name and the name of your ship?
I can't remember. Do we have a fake name for me?
No, you
Or
have
does the
the name of the captain doesn't matter on the paperwork. It's
okay?
the name of the ship. You have the correct documents for the ship ownership. The fact that you
Okay.
have that means whoever has that is captain and owns the ship. Like,
Okay. Yeah.
so you could, if you wanted someone else to take point and just pretend captain, you could do that. Be like, hey, Blue, be the captain.
I thought I had it
Might
written
not
down.
be a good idea, but you could.
What's our fake ship name?
The Jester's Folly.
Jester's Folly.
That's it.
Yeah, I have him my actual name, Captain Jack Turnbow, the Jester's Folly.
All right. He just like writes it down on a notepad or clipboard with a piece of parchment on it, and puts like you see him like write like a paid next to it as he tucks the bag of gold into his purse. Well, I hope you all enjoy your stay. Try to stay out of trouble. If there's anything else you need, let us know. And he just continues on with his job, moving on.
Okay. Having been here before, I'm assuming I'm familiar enough with the city to know at least the marked locations on the map.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I don't even remember why we came here, other than supplies, and I'm gonna go to church.
Your main quest was the Night Queen asked you to investigate.
We also need to, boy, I should make a quest log of the things we need to do, because we need to check in with the other ship.
Can you refresh my memory? So, because it's been a minute. The Night Queen used her most trusted person to give the crown back to the Emperor. He gave it to a high-ranking official, and then it ended up on the Lofty Maiden. So we are here to figure. Are we here to track down the high-ranking official?
You're here to. Your main lead was the Lofty Maiden. Why was it on that ship? And you know that the Lofty Maiden was a merchant that was based in Trovan City, or
Oh,
worked
okay.
for the Merchants Guild in Trovan City.
I didn't take a detailed enough.
Why would the Emperor's crown be on a merchant vessel in the Strait? You do not know the name of the high-ranking official that the crown was given to. You also do not know the name of her person who delivered it.
So it sounds to me we need to be looking through docking records.
All right.
I don't really know where else to go for something like that.
You get yourself a.
Are those public records? Or yeah, are those records public?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Something like that? Probably not.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to
Oh, that's fucking.
talk
yeah.
to. Should have written down his name. What was the dwarf's name again?
You didn't ask.
Oh,
Your friends.
when I hand him his gold, then, or I guess after he's done having his conversation with Jack, I'm going to be like, "Excuse me, sir. My name's Catris. Could I have your name?"
Oh, yeah, sure. My name is Dockmaster Nigel Shipbourne.
Oh, thank you, sir. So I am in need of tracking down a shipment that went through the Lofty Maiden. She's since sunk, so any records aboard the ship are gone. But I'm trying to track down something that was shipped to me from my great aunt. Is there any place where I can find some sort of shipping manifest?
But when did the Lofty Maiden sink? She was just here a couple days ago.
She was here a couple days ago?
You guys didn't sink the merchant ship. You robbed
I'm
them
really
and let them go.
confused.
The main area.
I thought that we had
We-
sank it. Oh.
We
You robbed
raided
them
it,
and let them go. Yeah.
and then we sunk.
all the treasure that you stole from them, except for the crown, went bye bye.
Oh gosh. Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Erase that entire conversation.
Okay.
Because to Catrus, this hasn't been that long ago, but for us, it's been several months. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a few weeks in game since the start of the campaign. Probably a little over a month actually, because I've had you guys do 3 weeks of downtime.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, in that case, since I think I'm just gonna go rest because Catrus is not feeling well.
Okay. There is an inn here.
Which one is the inn?
Those of you that have been here before know that the Intrepid Cudgel is the name of the inn.
Ooh.
Well, I'm just gonna get off the ship and go rest a bit in the motel or the inn.
Okay, just could you reserve me a room while you're there? I'm gonna
Sure
head
thing.
up to the cathedral. I promise not to get in any trouble.
Yeah, don't steal shit from the religious nuts. Does anyone else want a room at the cudgel?
Aye. Take one, please.
I'll sleep on the boat. I'll meet you guys there in the morning. But last time I was in a city, we all remember what happened. So I'm gonna wait on the boat.
So yeah, Catrus, you head to the Intrepid Cudgel, while Jack splits off to go to the church. Yoki, what would you like to do?
I would like to head to a smithy or a weapon shop and buy a cutlass.
Zach, what would Squawky like to do?
Let's see. Squawky will probably just make some food for the crew that's on the ship.
Okay.
And he's just gonna hang out on the boat.
Okay. Catrus, you arrive at the Intrepid Cudgel. It's a very large inn. And as you walk inside, the place is packed with friendly locals and a few drunk sailors. And the walls are adorned with ornamental trophies from beasts and monsters, mostly sea creatures, sharks, large fish, and the like. You see a young half-elfin woman with short, dark black hair, running around helping people, and she's like, "Oh, I'll be right with you, dear."
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
And it's pretty busy, and she seems like she's the only one helping people. Eventually, she comes over and she's like, "Oh, dear, did you need a table, dear?"
Actually looking to book 3 of your rooms.
"Oh, that's easy enough. Come with me." She heads behind the bar or the counter, and she's like, "3 rooms. Did you want anything fancy or just our basic fare?"
As long as one of them has a bath, that's all I really care about.
Well, they all have a wash bin. So 3 rooms. Perhaps. Would you like anything else? Some food, drink?
For now, let's just do the rooms and I'll let them know if they need anything to just talk to you.
All right. There'll be 5 silver a night per room.
You got it. Let's do 1 night for now, and then
Yeah.
we'll work from there.
All right. That'll be 15 silver, dear.
And I give her 15 silver.
She hands you keys. The rooms are not next to each other, but they're all on the same floor.
I have a question. Because I haven't forgotten this. So, because I was quartermaster on the Reaper, was I in charge of paying the crew, or was that something that Grim or Victoria did?
Grim did that.
Okay, just making sure I'm not supposed to be aware that I'm paying the crew. Okay,
Yeah,
just making sure. And I'm gonna go wash up and then take a nice long rest.
You go fall asleep in your room. We'll cut to Yoki. Yoki, you go to a smithy. You go to the place called the Iron's Hot, which is the blacksmith in the dock district.
Walk up on in.
Okay. You walk in and you see a dwarven gentleman behind the counter. He's like, "Oh, welcome in. What can I
Hey.
do for you?"
I was wondering if you have any cutlasses or the like.
Sure do. What? You just need one?
I think I might take 2. What's the cost?
A simple cutlass. Did I say, is it 1d8 or 1d6? Did I base it off of a short sword or a long sword? I forget.
1d6.
So it's a short sword. A short sword. Well, if you need 2, that'll be 20 gold pieces.
I can do that.
And he, pulls a couple off the rack, and they're fairly well made. Nice steel. Nothing wrong with them. The handles are simple, just like simple leather wrapped on like a iron pommel and a small cross guard. Very simple. Oh, sorry, it's a cutlass. Handguard.
Out of curiosity, do you have anything a bit more special? A bit of a zip to it?
Are you trucking for magical?
Aye, if you've got anything going. Where did you get your accent from, by the way?
I live here in the city. Most dwarves talk like me. It's kind of weird that you talk like us.
True enough.
But as there are no magic shops here. Not in the dock district. You might have to go deeper into the city.
Okay, would I know that, or is this the time to ask for a little bit more information?
No, what?
Would I know that there's no magic shops here? And would
He
I
just told
like? Yeah, no, but would I have known that before? And would I know
Not
where they might
necessarily.
be? Or I can ask.
You guys have been here before. I wouldn't say you're very familiar with the city.
Could you possibly give me some directions to one of these shops?
I'm not really sure. I spend most of my time here in the dock district. I just know there might be a couple further into the city. I can't help you.
Aye, that's no worries. Thank you for your your swords. Much appreciated.
If you need any other weapons, let me know.
Aye, thank you. And I'm gonna head to the Intrepid Cudgel and try and find my room.
Yeah, and we move on to Jack, who is walking through the city and is going to the Cathedral of Chantilly.
I'm assuming it's open, but maybe service isn't in progress. So I'm gonna head inside.
There's no service in progress, but yeah, it is open.
Sorry, did you say it was 20 gold each, or for two?
No,
20 gold for
10
two. 10
10 gold each. 20 gold for 2.
Yeah, I mean, I'll nonchalantly walk in, walk down, until I come across a cleric wandering about.
Okay.
Or just some priest or
Yeah.
something.
You see an older gentleman, and he's wearing just simple white robes, with a symbol of Shanti. But and you would know that she is the goddess of life, but she is a persona of the Wild Mother. She's one of 3 main deities worshipped in the Empire.
Wander by. Good morning, cleric.
Good morning, my child. How can I help you today?
I am haunted by a dark god.
Oh,
I seek a powerful healer to help purge this curse that's befallen me and my crew.
So, are you cursed, my good sir?
No, a close friend of mine.
Well, if you can bring them here, we will look at them, yes.
Very well. And do you know, this most powerful cleanser, or priest here at this temple?
Sorry, you cut out a little bit. Does
Oh,
he
sorry.
know?
Is the most powerful priest here at this temple?
Does he know the most powerful priest?
Or who is it?
Well, I would probably be I'm the high priest.
Ah, what fortune.
I am here every day. There are other priests that come in, but I am in charge of this temple.
Excellent. I would preface this by saying we have tried, at other temples, with little success. So I'm seeking a fairly powerful healer.
Oh dear.
Yes. It is no ordinary curse. Would you recommend we still start here, or is there any others nearby that perhaps we could reach out to?
I cannot speak for the other temples. We the best we can do is take a look and see if there's anything we can do. But if you have tried other powerful practitioners of divine magic, then I don't know if I can help you or not.
I would appreciate the time. For now, my crew is resting. We've had a long voyage.
Very well.
But I thank you for your time, and I will see you later on.
Wild Mother be with you. Shanti be with you, my child.
And with you. And on the way out, I know I promised not to get any trouble, but Jack can't help himself. I want to try and snag a couple of copper out of the offering bowl.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So there's no service going on right now.
Oh, okay.
So the offering bowl is up on the dais behind the high priest.
Damn it. It's not next to the entrance exit where
No.
come and go and
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's up on a platform where you go and like pray before it, and then you leave your offering.
Well, looks like Jack's gonna offer some prayer.
Okay. So you walk up behind him and kneel down?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a performance check.
Okay.
Because you are not being sincere in your actions. Is that
I am not being sincere.
You are not being sincere. And the priest he just nods happily. He's like, "Whoa," goes back, goes over to talk to a couple other people who came in. And yeah, whatever you sleight of hand, if you're trying to steal stuff out of the offering plate.
Yep. Because I never get to do this.
15. You come away with about 4 silver. There's not a lot in there because
Okay.
it's not. They don't just leave money in it.
I didn't expect to get very much. So
Yeah, I mean, for extended periods of times, it's like you're a klepto. You're a kleptomaniac, right? That's the word
Basically,
that I was
yeah.
trying to think of earlier.
That's what Lol
Yeah.
was, yeah. Just had to have
yeah.
everything.
You're a greedy son bitch. That's what I was trying to think of earlier when we were talking about.
Lol was a real problem. Oh my gosh. That mimic, man, haunts my nightmares.
And I will.
Now, if
Leave.
you were there during an actual
Service.
yeah, God, brain farted. I was like, it's not a performance. It's an actual service, and the plate was being passed around. There'd be a lot more money for you to try to come away with. But because it's just sitting up there on the dais, there's not a lot in there.
Cool. I shall leave for whence I came and head back to the Intrepid Cudgel.
Well, Catrus is snoozing. Yoki and Jack, you guys go in as you meet each other. Squawky is still on board the ship making food. It's fairly busy here. You see the same half-elven lady. Like,
Oh, I'll be right with you, deities. Go ahead and take a seat whenever you want.
What did you go off to, Jack? Captain, sorry.
I would pray.
Did anything come of it?
That didn't sound sincere.
you're not there.
the quotations and asterisks.
Make a deception check, Jack. Since he's trying to... Wow!
Okay.
Tie ball game. Do it again,
Uh,
if you care that much.
I can't even beat that.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20. You didn't beat his... Like, I will reward natural 20s, but you didn't beat his deception check.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, "Oh, okay. How did it go?"
Okay.
Did you find the enlightenment you were after?
Yeah, I think my enlightenment might cover lunch.
I'm okay with that.
You guys take a seat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll find a table.
Yeah, you just find an empty table. A few minutes later, she comes bustling over, and she's like,
What can I do for you, deities?
Get a an ale, a mug of ale, and whatever you're serving for lunch.
Oh, sure. I'll have it right out.
Oh, thank you.
And for you, deity.
I'll just have a water, please.
Oh, you're not very fun.
she heads off. She comes back with your mug of ale and water fairly quickly.
She's like, the food will be out in a moment, deity.
Thank you. What you been up to today, Yoki?
I'd just gone and got Catrus a new sword and a backup, just in case.
We're gonna have to put aside a fund just for swords for Catrus. In fact, next ship we loot, we're gonna have to take every sword we find. We're just gonna create a stockpile.
Catrus is in his room sneezing because y'all are talking shit about him.
I've read about some magic that can let your weapon return back to you, but I don't know if it'll work on the sword.
We'll have to see if there's an enchanter in town. Or we tie a rope.
Or just tell the sorcerer to stop using a sword.
Get a touch spell!
Get a touch spell. Scrub. Inflict wounds. You're not a cleric. Your food comes out, and it's a sandwich. It's basically a large loaf of bread that's been cut in half, and it's got, you know, some turkey meat, chicken, lettuce, cheese, and on the side is some chips, as the British call them, fries.
Ah, okay. I was gonna be like, are these
I was
crisps?
gonna say
or
crisps.
chips?
Yeah.
No, they're fries,
Okay.
basically. Deep fried potatoes.
Yoki just
Nom, nom, nom,
separates
nom,
it, kicks the turkey out.
Well, you didn't order food. You just said water.
Oh yeah, true. Just kicks the turkey out of Jack's
she brought
food.
it out
Just
to Jack.
scoops it
if
out.
you want one, you can.
No.
You can have one.
No.
He just
I
takes my plate. I'm like, what?
Don't want this.
Yoki takes his just starts deconstructing the sandwich, hands it back
I
to
was
you.
like, Mom, I wanted that.
No. I assumed no. But yeah, I didn't order anything. As she comes over, I'm going to be like, was there a half-elven gentleman come in and order 3 rooms?
He sure did. He went up to his mirror. Sorry, went up to his room.
Okay. Did the other 2 rooms were for captain and myself?
Oh, well, he has all the keys.
Could you tell us what room, please, if that's possible?
Well, I can tell you the 3 rooms I gave him keys for.
Actually, make a persuasion check. $11.
Uh-oh.
It's probably good enough. And she's like,
I gave him the room for 12.
18 and 24.
Much obliged.
16, 20, and 8.
I'm gonna, but I'll see you later, Captain. I'm quite tired. I'm gonna head up and. Sorry, go.
Yeah, when you get the keys, can you bring one back and leave it with me?
I can do that. I'm gonna head up and progress through the rooms.
Okay. Yeah, once you get to, I'm assuming Catrus went in the first room, so 12. You knock on the door. Catrus, make a perception check with disadvantage. Because you are hurt. Jeez. All right, yeah, you hear the dog knocking on the door.
All right, I get up. I'm groggy. I've got some bedhead going on.
You've been asleep for about 30 minutes.
I'm groggy and I have some bedhead going on. I went to bed with wet hair. What more do you want from me? Okay, so I'll come answer the door and I'm like, light. Yeah. Yoki.
Do you have our keys, please?
Oh yeah. Hold on a second. I'm assuming they're like the big old skeleton looking keys, like the old fashioned.
Basically. Yeah.
And I look at them and I'm like, I don't remember which one's my room. So I'm just gonna hand him all 3 and be like, no wait, actually, I'll test them out in the door to figure out which one's for my room, and then I'll hand him the other 2.
You stick a grog and it's like, here.
Yeah, just here, I'll do it. You figure it out.
Yeah, I'll take the keys and take one down to. Do they have numbers on? They have like little tags saying what number.
Yeah. Well,
And then
no,
come
it's
down.
engraved on the key, like
There's-
the turn. part of the
There
key.
is a way to identify it. Yeah, so I'll just come down and hand
Yeah.
hand 18
And they're
to
nicely
Jack.
engraved. It's not just scratched on there. Like they've actually somebody nicely wrote the engraving on there.
Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna head back down. Hand
Okay.
18 to Jack.
When you get down there,
Yeah.
Jack, you're sitting there, and Yoki walks up, and another person walks up to your table. It's a feminine figure, and her face is hidden by a cloak. And she goes, pardon me, where's your captain?
Stuff in my face. That
I'm
would
gonna turn
be
around.
me.
I'm gonna turn around. Oh, I was gonna turn around before you can do it and be like, may I ask who's asking?
She just kind of like, she's still like got her face turned so you can't see it. She goes, I was looking for Damien.
That
I'll
would
ask
not
him.
be me.
I'll ask again. Who's asking?
She doesn't respond.
Captain Damien Grimm Marcus.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Damien is the name of your former captain.
Already
Jack
forgotten
knows
it.
that.
Already
right?
forgotten him.
You're like, who's Damien?
All these notes, but Control F Damien.
Don't feel bad, Marcus. I'm sitting there going, who the fuck's Damien? Is that just some random name Marcus gave someone at one point in time and completely fucking forgot?
Looking
Yeah,
through
it's
my
like
backstory.
it's like when you're a kid and someone refers to your parents by their first name. You're like, who's that?
Oh, you mean Dad? Yeah.
He was Captain Grimm, but yeah, when we first started,
Anyways, looking for Damien, I'd be like, yeah, that's not me. But Kyoki said, who might you be?
my apologies. I was looking for your captain. I will find him elsewhere. She turns to leave.
I might have some information.
Shoot her in the back.
Regarding, let's say my former captain.
He stops, turns back around. Is he dead?
I don't think this is a conversation from here,
Who's-
Captain.
And who's asking?
Someone much more important than you.
Bitch.
Wow.
Shoot her in the back.
Oh, this is a great sandwich. Yeah, let's take another bite of food. So I'm done chewing it, and we'll look back up to Yoki. Like, you have the key, right?
Just gonna hand him the key. 18.
Awesome, thank you.
She walks out.
I'm.
If you don't engage with her anymore, yeah.
I was gonna say if like let's all walk out. I'm gonna side eye Captain Jack and follow her. Obviously, I'm aware that we're at our time.
Her.
Yeah, I will follow her out. Them.
It's a great sandwich.
Okay.
I'll leave so I feel like 4 silver is lowballing it for this food. I always like
The rooms were 5 silver a night. So, but you don't know that.
yeah. Whatever. I'll leave a it's really all I had except for what I took from the shared treasure. But out, I'll leave a couple of gold. go running out of sandwich. Or I'll, like, Yoki's like going after, I'll just pound the rest of my ale and run out with the sandwich.
If you're trying to just be sneaky, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
I'm not. I'm just blatantly following her.
Oh, wow. You're.
So you're not helping. 25. She
Really
travels a couple blocks down, and then she stops at an alleyway and ducks inside.
So I get up to the alleyway. Is she there?
But you don't see her.
I was gonna say, excuse me. Did I pick up that she was a miss, or am I just think she's somebody?
She seemed pretty female.
Excuse me, miss.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
So at this point, I'm shadowing Yoki. Since he was following blatantly, I'm trying to just blend with the crowd.
Okay. So you feel pretty blended. Yoki goes, "Excuse me," and then turns into a turtle.
Same size, or actually shrinks
Nope.
down?
You shrink into a turtle.
I am a turtle.
You
Oh,
are
God.
a turtle. Jack, you're like
going to move much closer to Yoki, but try and stay out of sight of the end of the alley.
Okay. You go like you're up against the wall at the alley, and she steps back out, and she like kneels down in front of the turtle, and she goes, "I have no use for you. I need your captain." And then she begins to stand back up.
And then
she hasn't seen you.
Oh man, I hate to draw a weapon in public, but she just turned my friend into a frog, so I am going to pull out a turtle. Jesus Christ. And as she's standing up, or before she starts coming up, I am going to pull out a sword and hold it to her neck.
Okay. She's just like, she glances over at you, and now you see her face for the first time, and it is someone you have met before. Dramatic pause.
Dramatic pause.
It's Captain Christina Summergaze. One of the 10 pirate captains.
I will
From the
open
living
my
elven ship, right?
Mm-hmm. She's a powerful archdruid.
Put my sword away. Christina. Why didn't you say so?
We were in public.
Wow.
And I'm looking for your captain. Oh, sorry. Wow, you just like froze for a second. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. Damien is retired.
She just kind of like looks at you and she's like, "So you're his predecessor?"
Yeah.
Or
and
successor.
I
Sorry.
am successor, yeah. Yes.
She dispels the polymorph off of Yoki.
I was going to say, like, if I was on the floor, I was just going to walk up and just like with the tail claws, just be like sort of clawing at her foot.
Bite the shoe.
She's like, "I need his help. but if he's not here, you're my next best option. Are you interested?
Might be. I am at least interested in talking. We do have some rooms back at the inn, unless you have somewhere else you'd rather talk.
No, I also have rooms at the inn, but I wanted to see what you guys would do since you were not being very helpful.
Communication goes both ways.
Indeed.
I
But I
mean,
also did tell you that I'm much more important than you.
I tried,
I'll
but
be-
you turned me into a turtle.
Kind of racist, don't
You-
you think?
you-
Turning a turtle into a turtle?
Well, you already are a turtle. I just made you a smaller turtle.
Yoki just grumbles and heads back to the inn. I don't have time.
What was your wisdom save? You couldn't have
10.
even saved. That's so
Plus
funny.
2.
Her spell save DC is pretty freaking high.
As we turn to head back, as far as importance goes, I am one of the 10 pirate lords now as well. Well, what are we down to now? 8, 7 pirate lords? I think I'm 3 for 3 now. Is it 3? I can't remember if we've killed 2 or 3.
Just one.
Just
you
the
killed
one.
one.
We've only killed
the
Lupta.
You've killed one.
cursed ship was not
The
the
necro ship
undead
was not
guy.
was not one of the 10 pirate captains.
Oh, okay.
There is one that there's sort of like
The unknown
Unknown.
ship, yes.
yeah.
But you haven't come across that one yet.
Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah, the ghost. You don't know who's in. Nobody knows, technically. Not even the Night Queen.
Okay.
She just
I
knows that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was assuming that ship was that one, but okay, that is
No,
not.
No.
Okay, well, never mind. So much for that coming. I'm one of the 9 pirate captains.
There is a seniority list. With
You're at
Grim
the
gone.
bottom, bitch.
With Grim gone, you are at the bottom, and I'm number 2.
Ah.
Yoki just a few steps ahead. Certainly number 2, all right?
Well, we all serve the
Um,
Night Queen in our own way.
she hears you. her passive perception is as high as Jack's.
Jesus. I guess she's wisdom based, so that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys head back to the inn. You didn't get very far away before the alleyway. And she's like, "Will you come up to my room so we can discuss?"
Sure.
Yoki, do you go with, or are you going to bed like you had planned to?
I will turn to Captain and be like, Captain, do you need me?
I want to try and gauge her reaction to Yoki's question as best I can.
Go ahead and roll an insight check. 10.
Ugh.
I mean, as far as you can tell, she doesn't seem even remotely concerned about either of your combat abilities.
It was more about
Like
whether
like
she
him-
wanted to communicate alone, but now I think about it,
Yeah, she doesn't.
I should
she
be
doesn't
fine,
care.
Yoki. But if you hear a turtle or a monkey probably making a bunch of noises from a different room, it's probably me.
Jack's like, I can't make that wisdom save either.
Just before I leave, I'm going to be like, room 24. Head up. I'm at room 24. And then, yeah, head up to bed.
Yeah,
Well,
she heads up to the top floor, which is the 5th floor.
Ooh. Follow her up into her room.
Yeah, it's nice. There's like 4 penthouse rooms up here, and she has one of them. And it's pretty lavish, pretty fancy.
Let's see. So,
Well, before we start, I don't have
oh
any,
yeah.
I don't have any time constraints for later, and we did start a little late. I don't know if you guys want to keep going, or if we should just call it here.
I'm fine with going. I don't have any plans.
I'm good for either.
I do have plans, so
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just before she sorts out what she needs from you, we will just pause there and pick it up next time. Obviously,
in
not
the
next.
new year.
Yeah, not next week. I mean, I'm not doing anything New Year's Eve, at least in the afternoon. But it's up to you guys.
We'll
I
have
have
family
no
in
plans.
town.
I'll be
family.
back home.
Yeah, it's no big deal if we skip through the rest of the holidays. But yeah.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah, so our next session will be targeted at the 7th of January. So let me know if anything's in the way once it gets closer. I'll check about a week in advance. So hope you guys had fun today.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
always
you-
fun
you-
to be out of Jack.
You finished the mysterious island, the loot treasure trove that was natural 20 based, which
We have seen so much money just slip through our fingers.
Right?
Mhm. Yep.
It's depressing. We suck as pirates.
Yeah. Imagine if we had managed to get half of that back, we might have been able to just pay off Grim from the ship.
And we do need to divvy up the loot next session or at some point.
You mean what we looted from the island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did write down what everyone got. So
You guys all got 2,000 gold worth of stuff, so it's pretty divvied up. But I mean, unless whatever you want to put towards. Oh, you got to pay Grim. You got to pay
yeah,
the Night Queen.
and the Night Queen.
Got to pay the crew at some
crew.
point.
Yeah.
And the shared stash. Yeah.
In the
We,
shared stash. the ship funds. Yeah, bills to pay, boys. Bills to pay.
Yeah. Now,
And Jack has to pay back Blood.
Yeah.
oh
Jack
yeah,
still has to pay
time's
Blue back.
ticking.
Oh, yeah.
Don't remind him.
I'm keeping track.
He's got to pay a lot of interest as the month goes by.
I blame Catrus
Alright.
for that.
No, Catrus is not going to remind you. He's just keeping track of the days.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I think didn't Catrus mention interest to
Oh.
Blood?
Oh, yeah.
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 I mean, and then Squawky gave him a ridiculous number.
Oh yeah, I wrote down. Wait, what was the interest rate on that?
I think it was like just 100%.
Oh, I think you're.
100% interest after a month for like 500 gold, so it'd be 1,000. But I don't remember the exact number. But that's why I made you guys keep track.
500 gold at 75% interest.
500 gold at 75% interest.
Because we're running a racket.
You have a month. You have the money.
Well, see you guys next time.
See you next time.
Okay,
See you
happy
guys in a few
holidays,
weeks.
Merry Christmas,
Bye.
bye.
Merry Christmas.
Bye, guys.